Alright everyone, we're back. We fixed the technical issues and I'm joined here by Varangian Bill, so say hello whoever's watching this in a minute.
Hello.
And we're here to
vodka. I'm come equipped for the occasion.
Mm-hmm.
The finest Soviet brand.
Yep.
But, I mean Smirnoff because I couldn't get Russian Standard.
Yep, which is quite appropriate considering we're about to play as space commies. Also, THQ's fucking thing was really garish back in 2003. I might need to change the audio because it's quite loud in my headset. Can you hear see it, Bill? Have you got a link?
Yes, I can. Yep.
Can you hear everything?
Working. Yeah, it appears to be working.
Good.
The segmentum solar, the cradle of mankind.
Quite loud.
Here is Terra, known to antiquity as Earth, the heart of the Imperium of Man. An empire of 1,000,000 worlds, the Imperium stretches across the galaxy. Besieged by aliens and monsters, attacked from within by heretics and rebels, for 10,000 years it has endured, protected by fleets of warships and legions of genetically engineered warriors. It is the 41st millennium, and there is only war. Contact with the latest threat to the Imperium was made here, a star cluster in a distant spiral arm. The race is young, vigorous, and technologically advanced. They call themselves the Town.
And they did the line.
Oof. Okay.
They did the line. Which I'll now paraphrase. The only good Tau are the ones who never come out of their stinking holes.
Okay. In this game, you can only change the options when you're in game, so that's fantastic.
It's okay, I have it on like 5% and it's still fucking loud.
Alright, good. Let's start.
Oh, look at that fucking menu.
There's no mouse cursor in the menu, you have to use arrow keys. Brilliant.
Oh my fucking good. Look at how... Okay, let's take a look at this screen. The fucking... like, wallpaper doesn't go all the way to the edge of the screen.
Yeah, that might just be my resolution. I've changed it too, but even so, that shows you how janky this game is considering its age.
So, the image, the actual infographic, which does nothing, doesn't go all the way to the edge of the screen. The text takes up less than 5% of the screen.
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
Are you still live streaming?
The link is in the thing, yeah.
Yeah, I see.
I may change the sound. I'm going to turn it down very slightly, I think.
Make sure subtitles are on, because we're going to need them.
Okay, I think that's the lowest I can do it. That should help. Okay, that was weird, that whole...
And I was in fucking illuminate you on the controls of this game. It's Halo, but bad.
Yes!
And...
Look at this. Dab, 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 dab.
The audio, effects of audio.
Parkour.
Bill,
Look.
Yes.
from the first episode from Goblin Slayer, it's gonna look like what Berserk...
Jesus, that looks
Would've
fucking
been.
amazing. I'm stealing this art.
What, that portrait of that dude?
That fucking thing. Look, that's the Doom art.
Oh, yeah. This is
Oh,
janky.
God. It's, you know...
Also, they treat Goblin Slayer like Doom Guy.
Actually, I'm going to
Good, it's what he should fucking be treated as, because it's what he fucking is.
Alright, hold on. Let me turn the audio up one notch, because I can't even hear
Just
the
the
game. Yeah.
Just the fact of, okay, he comes in, guitar riff, slow, but basically...
Slow, heavy metal music playing.
Yep.
Okay, I just picked up a blue key. There is coloured keys in this game that you have to find.
You can't call them that anymore.
Oof. Yeah, I know, that's appropriation. So.
Oh shit, it's a
My
Metro
bad.
game, yeah.
go sit in the naughty court and think about what you've done.
Oh, what is it with the blue keys now?
Yeah, also, what's with this lighting? Oh god, that's horrible. Oh, don't look at that again.
Oh my fucking god. You know what this looks like? This looks like modern day, like, procedurally generated first person, like, roguelikes.
Yep.
Yep.
You know, there's really, like, what's that? Like, there's a couple of them. Mainly on Steam.
Yeah, I think I know.
This looks like we're about to walk into another room. It's going to be like a fucking Binding of Isaac level, but in this.
Yeah, I know precisely what game you're talking about. There was a controversy with that game.
There's two.
Dude.
Was it Subnautica? What it was called?
No, Subnautica is better.
There's another one, Eldritch. That's the one I had. There's another one there.
Subnautica is also a diving game. It's not roguelike.
What's I thinking? It was something.
Yeah,
like
it was.
Watery.
Yeah, it was a fucking Binding of Isaac clone, but then 3D, and it played it off somewhere in a museum.
Well, no, is that okay?
In the first one.
Paranautical Activity.
Yes, that one.
That fucking train wreck.
Mm-hmm.
All I had to look up was threatened Gabe Newell.
I was wondering.
Yeah, this training level is super dry for the most part. It's just
and
walk through the things and do the thing.
No censorship.
Alright, yeah, you have to wait till the game explains in the bottom left corner all this shit that you know if you've played a video game before.
Hayes, you need to go protect Burger Town.
Basically. Ramirez, destroy those Imperial snipers. I'm trying to think of an Asian sergeant, what's his face, fucking doing this thing.
One.
Shame for display.
Yeah, basically. Gaius, shameful display. So this is where we learn that Tau weapons are the worst weapons to pick up in the game, and you're forced to use one at all times.
Yeah, oh yeah, because there's always one. You're only allowed to have one or two weapons, one of which must be a
Tau, yeah. I mean, it's not too bad because he's walking slowly, but wait till they start running.
Here's the pulse carbine. Here's what you'll be using until such a time the burst cannon is available.
Yeah.
Why are you running?
Also, by the time you get the burst cannon, you're fighting fucking Marines, so...
And you know what the best weapon to fight those is?
What, a bolter? Or a railgun?
Autogun.
Oh yeah, the railgun. The railgun is the best thing.
The autogun.
This thing has aim assist.
Okay, here's a thing, dude.
It's
You can turn it off, but the game is way worse with it off, because the aim is really horrible and floaty in this game. There's not a lot you can do to fix it. Yes.
I can just see.
Look at this regular guardsman just dabbing on the tear.
I just.
What did you set the controls to? Dark Heresy.
Apparently so.
Normally you don't see aim assist, but with this
I forgot how aggressive it was.
Yeah, well, this was clearly like a console port. You know, it was on the console, and then they just ported it onto PC or whatever. So, what do I have to do? Don't tell me it's one of those things where it glitches out.
I have no idea, but I'm just going to say they didn't put any censorship in fucking Goblin Slayer, as in they show everything almost.
You know what? That's the one occasion where I could have done for that.
Well, tasteful censorship they do, as in they don't show that.
It doesn't become a fucking...
Are you fucking shitting me?
It doesn't become a Shindol anime for like 10 minutes out of the 20.
Are you telling me it's fucking glitched out here, of all places at the start?
They do basically imply it really fucking heavily.
Because I actually did this training bit before when we streamed
to the
earlier.
left.
You have to go to the left.
Oh, you gotta remember my delay. The one with the door with the green on.
I was just being a retard. There we go. I thought you had to go through.
You're getting into character.
Yeah. There we go. This is where you use grenades. There's always one of these things in old FPS games. There's one in Call of Duty and Medal of Honor.
Is it the grenade grenade section.
Oh, there we are. There's the big rack of grenades. That thing that no Tau would ever be trusted with.
Alright, let's
Grenades and Tau.
throw them first, and that's horrible. It's much better with a pulse carbine, because you do this. It's a noob tube. Dab.
Also, if you look closely, you'll notice that the pulse carbine is just the pulse rifle texture squashed backwards with a grenade launcher stapled to it.
Yeah, they went really cheap on that one.
And you'll notice it also has the same like framework as the bolter later. Has the same recoil animation.
Yes, they just remodeled it slightly.
Yeah, they literally just slapped a new skin on the box cannon.
That is bootleg as fuck.
But yet they felt the need to like put in some very, very, very basic like scope flicker when you move. And if you think this is bootleg, just wait until you see the las weapons.
Oh yeah. Dab.
Also, don't forget, this is the game where you can use the bonding knife.
Yes, and it's
Oh.
horrible. But also hilarious.
I had a very loose idea of the. Like, I didn't know we had to have bonding knife was in the game. The first time I used it, the game.
Yeah.
So I ended up in a situation where I completely ran out of ammunition. And I was just running around an Imperial base.
Just shanking them all.
Occasion, no, I didn't even have. I didn't know the knife was there. So I was just running around, dodging bullets, and occasionally yeeting grenades at people.
Okay, it's story time, fellas. We're gonna listen to Tom Baker tell us about 40k, and I intend to listen through all of these just for the expedition dump for anyone that was watching that might not know what 40k is. Kind of wish Lozzie was here right now; she can listen to this.
I kind of wish that we had like a screen share or something, because watching this on a slight delay is really weird fucking with me.
Yeah.
The Imperium spans the galaxy
Olive.
and rules the human race. They come from an obscure sector of the far spiral arm and have aggressively colonized the stars over thousands of years. Human society is
very
ancient
specific
and has
name
descended into
for the guy.
superstition. Technology is
Among the
treated
dwarves,
like
Goblin
magic,
Slayer is known
and
as
only the
Beard
human's priesthood understands how machines work.
He's called Orc Bolt.
Humans live
by the
harsh
elves.
lives
Yeah,
and
but
rule by
The
might.
fact Beard Cutter.
They
that's the
deploy
most
vast
fucking
fleets
dishonorable
and armies
shit you
across
can do
space
to
to
dwarves.
enforce their domination. And tolerance of other races is not permitted in their
Among
philosophy.
the
Wow.
gnomes, he's known as the Dinkster.
He just said that the Imperium tolerance is not permitted by of other races is not permitted by their philosophy. Oof, the big dab. What's the
The
next?
Tau sphere of influence shares borders with races other than the humans. The Eldar are an ancient
I
and
love that
decadent
Tom
people
Baker is
with
told to
formidable
just channel
psychic
Kane
powers.
from Legacy of Kane as
The
much as you
Tyranids
can.
are nomadic
Yeah,
hive
this race
creatures
of
capable
communist
of
space
descending upon
agents.
worlds and consuming every living thing. The Necrons have emerged from hibernation to launch skeletal machine armies upon campaigns
He
of
comes
conquest.
across as as just
The
Doctor Who
Tau
dabbing
fire
on the
cast
Imperium.
has been our first line of defense against
It
these
is
foes.
bizarre they picked Tom Baker to voice the Tau's AI, I
Literally-
guess. That's
Literally any other Doctor would have been better,
yeah.
except possibly Christopher Eccleston.
Baker is
Wasn't a
way
doctor, so-
too gothic for fucking an alien and Xenos in 40k.
He's like
Tom Baker.
Fourth Doctor and Doctor Who, if you've seen that.
there's a few doctors. Actually, there's one or two doctors that would have been worse. Like Sixth Doctor would have been even worse.
Oh, Colin Baker, yeah, he would have been so. He is basically a fucking Inquisitor
Either the-
or an Ecclesiarch
yeah.
in 40k.
Either of the
Jesus.
Bakers would not have been a good choice because they are straight up just channeling the Imperium without knowing.
Alright, let's get a third one.
A year ago, the Imperium launched a crusade against the Tau.
Only a year.
The humans cleansed 2 planets of Tau at a massive cost in lives, before they were halted in the Dalith system
With the
and a
four of
truce
us,
declared.
we shouldn't have any trouble.
Since the
dealing with
crusade ended,
goblins.
The
Said man
Imperials
killed by
kept the
goblins.
peace until they kidnapped our ethereal Kovash of the Vashya Sept. By this terrible act, they have brought war upon themselves.
Alright, next one.
The humans are a powerful race, almost numberless.
Hell yeah.
Even the Imperium's own bureaucracy doesn't know how many humans there
makes
are.
reference to the Tyranids.
Because they draw their
As if they
armies
could
from a
model
million
those
worlds,
things in motion.
the Imperium's forces are varied. Some human armies are little more than armed rabble.
This seems kind
Others
of
are
generic.
highly
Hoping
disciplined
something
and well
interesting
equipped.
happens. Holy
They can be a
fuck, never
cunning and
mind.
resourceful foe, and should be respected.
Should be
I love how-
respected.
How generic a fucking set of Imperial Guards could they have
The
found?
Steel Legion, yeah. Even
The
the Steel...
lich-
Yeah.
No, it's not. That's not the Steel Legion, because the Steel Legion wear like mustard yellow.
Yeah, they gave them weird
And
blue
they-
and red camos in this, yeah.
Like this is like a generic ass fucking regiment.
Yeah, it's probably like an auxiliary regiment from some offshoot where the Steel Legion settled on or something, and those are the descendants of Steel Legion or whatever.
In our battles with
here we go.
humanity, we have encountered forces of superhumans altered by genetic engineering and surgery. Known as the Adeptus Astartes, or Space Marines, they are feared throughout the galaxy.
Also, I love the fact...
We know little of these elite forces, but they prove to be
this anime is
formidable on the battlefield
basically
and fought fanatically
D&D
to the death.
5th edition. They even have the fucking sheet.
Oh yeah, the sheet is straight up
Imperial
the
weaponry
sheet.
is of a primitive design and manufacture, but is deadly and effective. Their primary weapons are either large-caliber slug
Tom
throwers
Baker trying to
firing
pretend
explosive
that voice
shells,
doesn't belong to
or
someone who knows
short-range
precisely
laser
what a fucking
rifles and
Space Marine is.
pistols. Though not as light or efficient as Tau pulse
Space
weaponry,
Marine.
these guns can be picked up and used in an emergency.
Jesus, we're not
I
even
didn't
halfway done.
know.
Well, we're a bit more than halfway done, actually.
We Tau are a proud
Space
race.
Marines hiding in
Our
the
culture is
Propaganda
young,
incoming.
but we have progressed quickly, and our technology is advanced.
Oh,
Now, these things
This
are
we have
primitive.
achieved
These
by
are
working
not
together for the
device
greater
that
good.
completely nullifies
We
our
live in
entire
peaceful
army's weaponry.
coexistence with other races, but will defend ourselves against unprovoked aggression. We live for the noble belief
We Tau are a
that the
proud
many
Oh, yeah.
are more important
a more
than the
nefarious
few.
sentence has never been spoken.
Yeah, that was super cringy, that whole bit there. Okay, we're nearly done the first plinth. There's less plinths in the next row, fortunately.
Tau society is divided into 5 castes. The Fire caste are proud warriors.
Let's dump
the
all our
biggest and strongest of the
exposition
race.
in the first
The Earth
training mission
castes
of
are
this game.
artisans and laborers, engineers and scientists. To the
Still
water
don't have Mass
caste
Effect, does it?
belong the administrators, merchants,
You've got to read,
negotiators
bitch,
and
if you want to learn.
diplomats. The air caste
then you
are
don't learn.
messengers and couriers, the pilots and spaceship
Here is an
crews of the
explanation
Tau
of the caste
fleet.
system you were literally raised
Binding
in.
these
Yep.
4 castes together are the Aun, or the ethereal caste,
It's a Guevasa,
the
but there you go.
wisest of the Tau.
Oh god, his voice then. The wisest of the Tau. It's like, wow, that was nefarious.
Fire warriors must rise through the ranks. All fire warriors start as Shazla, or troopers. If they progress, they reach the 2nd rank, or Shazwi.
Yeah, that's some fucking
A
Darth
veteran
Sidious shit.
who distinguishes himself and survives long enough may become a commander, or Shazel.
Shazel. Right. Second plinth.
The Tau fire warriors may only progress in rank by passing a test, the trial by fire. The trial may be a test of courage or skill, or the warrior must survive a ferocious battle. There is no way to prove one's mettle and honor
Come,
except
son of Shazam.
in a trial by
You
fire.
before son.
The Fire Warrior combat armor is effective protection against kinetic weapons, energy weapons, fire, and splinter. The composite shell of ceramic, aerogel absorption layers, and anti-spalling mesh will withstand a number
I
of hits
appreciate that
before it degrades and
like all the
becomes
fireworks can
useless.
only
Battle
progress
suits
by
record
succeeding a
telemetry
test.
for use in
That is literally
analysis and
just
training.
any given task.
Upgraded
of
stealth
substantial
armor
weight.
is issued to infiltration specialists and is tougher than regular armor. It is also shielded against enemy sensors across a wide spectrum, including radar and infrared.
He goes really weird whenever he finishes a sentence. I don't know why. Like, at the end of the whole exposition.
The standard rifle of the Tau fires plasma pulse bursts, capable of defeating most light enemy armor. The rifle has a low rate of fire, but is highly accurate. It uses a 32 or 64 round ammunition
40k, but only researched Imperial stuff.
Yeah.
And just decided that, yeah, I guess the Tau are exactly like this. So decided to just channel as much of the Inquisition as he could.
Yeah, most likely.
The standard carbine of the Tau fires plasma pulse burst ammunition identical to that of the standard rifle. However, the lightweight carbine is a rapid-fire weapon and also mounts a photon grenade launcher. The penalty for the higher rate of fire is
also, can we
decreased
appreciate
accuracy.
how boxy and unergonomic
the carbine
these
uses a
rifles
32
are?
or 64 round ammunition clip.
Hello, Mega Saber.
Miss, we I back y'all.
Nice.
He's speaking Tau, kill him!
Onto it.
Tau Earthcast technicians are developing new weaponry for use against the human Imperium. Some of these weapons will enter service soon, and are miniaturized versions of certain vehicle-mounted
communism
weapons.
by a bunch of shady mind-controlling assholes.
The drone is a miniaturized artificial
Makes sense.
intelligence. The drone disc is well armored and floats by anti-gravity. The twin-linked pulse
aka
carbines
Mr.
deal
Placeholder.
devastating fire on the enemy.
We forgot to
Fire
W.
warriors may command drones in especially dangerous situations,
So what you guys
using
doing?
them as attack units for
We
centuries.
are currently streaming a
Yes.
playthrough of
Hey,
140,000 Fire Warrior.
The Devilfish troop carrier is a skimming vehicle
Never heard of
capable of carrying 12
Well.
fully armed fire warriors
You will now.
and providing fire support for them. It is fast, maneuverable,
It only gets
armed
worse
with a
from here,
formidable
I'll tell you
burst.
before.
Oh yeah.
Okay, final bit of info dump. I'm sorry for this taking so long, but Tom Baker can ramble as many of us can.
This is an Orca-class
He's
dropship.
really-
It can
I
deploy
assume
a
was
fire
told,
warrior team from orbit to the
I'll just
surface
do what
and
all
supply
video
fire
games
support to them.
like the voice actors do, and he was then shown a copy of Legacy of Kain. Because this is some fucking Legacy of Kain delivery.
Right, I've just dabbed over the hololith.
I
Let's go.
keep expecting him to ramble on about defying the tyrannical stars.
I honestly can't believe they got a Shakespearean actor to do that freaking game, and it was amazing.
Yeah, he just. Can we all just sit back and enjoy that? Fuck, that you could legit watch Soul Reaver as a film.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've done it. I've taken.
I have too. I've watched the entire series. It's the only series of games. Like, there's only a few game series I can do that with. It's pretty much just Drakengut.
Oh Jesus, this is
Holy
loud.
shit. Holy shit. It's fucking Metal Gear.
You can do it with Lunar
Oh yeah,
Governor Severus, we have captured the leader as ordered. We are preparing to withdraw.
Acknowledged, Sergeant. Bring the alien to me. Leave no witnesses.
As you wish, Governor. All brethren, execute extraction plan.
What of this one, Brother Sergeant?
No witnesses.
so basically I just...
I get the feeling.
That, or they had all the places that were going to put the items picked out, and they just rolled randomly as to what items ended up where.
Okay, sorry about that, people. I can't talk during those cutscenes because they're so fucking loud compared to the rest of the game. Like, it's just blaring on my ears. Ugh. Those Space Marines, though, Jesus, they were weird. They were doing the dirty work of an Imperial Governor, which is a little unusual.
That's explained later in the plot, if memory serves.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Okay.
Doing the work of someone other than the Emperor?
Apparently.
Heresy.
Do I smell?
I bet the flaming lions are behind this.
Is that heresy I smell?
Okay, I'm just going to read this for the people.
It sounds like it.
Caius, the ethereal
Yes.
Kovash is being held somewhere in this area, and you must locate him. Once we have his location, we will send in extraction teams to rescue him. This is your trial by fire, so you must do your best. Well, thanks for giving me a retardedly difficult trial by fire, I guess.
You realise this is your first mission, so now
Rescue the
Ramirez,
ethereal.
do everything. But his name is Kays.
Trooper, is this your first mission?
I'm not sure why it's spelled that way. He has stats in 40k, and he's kinda busted.
Well, considering what he does in this game, as we'll find out later on.
He's fucking Tau Slime Arbor.
Yep.
He gets a rail rifle that never
Good luck,
repeats.
fire warrior. We will
The
save
sound design is kind of fucked in this game, as you'll soon realise, as you saw by the levels being off in the cutscenes.
Oh god, Sword Art
Those
Online.
glorious polygons.
Oh yeah.
Tough.
Look at his feet. Jesus.
Fucking.
The ramp will drop soon. Go on the green light.
Oh god, is this like
This is a
Normandy? Go on
very
the green
rude
light.
devilfish. This is a very rude
Stay
devilfish.
alert.
Yep.
Do not fail your trial. Prove your skills and honor the firecast.
Oh no, the
Him
samurai.
Look at him feet slipping
Oh.
into the floor.
Oh boy! Is this the end?
Oh yeah, you're playing now.
Yes. Which was a strange choice for the first ever 40k shooter, but
Tower just come out.
yeah. G-dubs was all over. Can't move! Ah,
Tower
fuck you.
Probably find this is a shot thinking about one team of Band of Brothers.
Look at this.
Or Saving Private Ryan.
No, this isn't Saving Private Ryan. There's far too many. There's nowhere near.
I've got a las gun.
Oh, spoiler alert, we've got a 10 second.
Oh no.
Oh god, I forgot how block. You know what this looks like? No, I was wrong. This is not a knockoff of Halo. This is a knockoff of fucking Republic Commando.
Yeah.
With only one fucking player, one character, and oh god, I forgot how fucking weird the las weapons were in this game.
Yep.
You must go on ahead and clear the area.
You must go on ahead. Look how horrible those las bolts are. Jesus.
Boy, enjoy that pulse rifle because that ammo ain't gonna last.
We have intercepted
Oh.
I am broadcasting the
Oh
intercept
god, that fucking sound it makes when it fires flashbacks.
Yep. Oh shit. A shield to them.
We're pinned down. Need assistance.
Yeah, I just realised that's a Lehman Russ fucking like exterminator.
That's it. Damn.
It's a fucking the one with the plasma blaster.
I'm on my way, sir.
You know, on the fucking like. No, that's is that the excuse?
Wow, that is horrendous. There's a turret. How do you kill this thing? Oh fuck. More spawned in.
Also known as the Tory Manifesto.
I'm gonna turn.
Also known as Jerk.
There we go. I'm sorry, it's going to be a little lower, people, but I seriously can't hear both the game and everyone else at the minute.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I might just pause it and turn up Discord. That might be the solution. But...
Final solution.
Yeah, chuck a grenade in there.
So, my goblin has an AC of 32.
He's gonna need it with what's out this fucking season.
Yep. And he now has a fancy hat.
That's your crit build goblin, right?
Yep.
What's the damage on his weapons?
Hold on a sec, people.
His weapons are two. The first one has 2 to 5 damage. The other one has 4 to 12 damage. Because the other one is a +2 Frost Keen Cookery.
Yeah.
And I have 2 weapon sets for him. One of them is his dodge set, which has the Arcane Protector and the Lightning Duelist. The other one has just 2 cookeries because he spec'd into them. So it's just a bit more to hit.
Alright, that's one.
Oh, no. Let him play shadows.
I found a cloak that gives you a plus 2 bonus on light attacks. And
the one wolf cloak.
Yeah. Like, that's
really specific.
Yeah.
This cloak will help you bite better. What?
So yeah, commissars look a bit weird in this game, like their animations.
They look like spastics.
Yes! And they just flail madly at you. It's really
These guys are fucking those Praetorian cocksuckers, the fucking Frenchies.
Skillian Fusiliers or whatever they're called? Is that once?
It might be the Skillian Fusiliers.
No activity.
Oh yeah, there's a massive meme. The guardsman keeps saying either no activity or it's quiet constantly even in the middle of combat because the voice lines are just fucked in this game. Nothing detected.
Bullets flying all over. Nothing detected. All quiet, sir.
Oh no, they do kind of look. Oh no, I think these guys are meant to be more the Iron Guard.
Oh dear. Also,
I got them mixed up with the Steel Legion.
Oh yeah, look.
Also, why aren't they just running towards the tower with fucking melee?
Yeah, because that's how they beat me, to be honest, if they were smart about this.
You know the best thing about it possibly being them is that they actually get stim.
They actually get drugs.
Yeah, they are actually fairly well equipped at all. So, yeah, the bonding knife being a weapon is not only stupid but wrong.
Yep.
It's meant to
use it.
For one, only the leader of the unit is allowed to have the bonding knife, and 2, it's meant to bond the blood of every single member of the squad and remain sheathed and sealed in the sheath.
And if you kill an enemy with that, ooh,
they win. If you kill the enemy, they win. Yeah.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, like, we are currently streaming 40k Fire Warrior.
Oh no!
This is the correct response.
And this is the first game I've decided to stream because I couldn't think of a better title, to be honest.
Oh, fucking Flampo got me that for my birthday years ago on PS2, and I'm like, yo, fucking, we had.
Guess what?
Dude, we had that years ago, and in one level, he had to find the enemy. He had to find the boss at the end of the level, but he got lost for 2 hours.
I guess what? This is the PC port.
Yeah. Oh no! Oh god!
I had to
no,
put
that's
auto aim on
that's
to make
the-
it playable.
Dude, that's the worst port though. That's the worst version.
I know.
Oh no, let's go.
This-
I posted a 40k image.
This thing is OP though. Look, this multi laser.
Oh god.
Yeah, the multi-laser is OP. It's a fucking Gatling laser.
Can someone give me a link to his channel?
It's in the booge, I think, somewhere.
Yeah, the multi-laser in this game is a Gatling laser with no rotation animations.
Yep. Yep.
Which is probably accurate, but nonetheless incredibly stupid.
Also, the Tau animations are kind of fucked as well for these Fire Wars. You just see them dabbing occasionally while they're standing around. Whoa, they just spawned in! Did you see that? Oh, that was so bad.
15-second delay.
Oh, dude, why isn't there like 10 times more fucking video games in the 40k universe? Like, it's just...
THQ is dead.
Dude, fucking... When THQ went down, was THQ the people that dragged down the company that made Mercenaries, the Mercenaries games?
THQ made all the best games.
Find the button.
And are the deadest.
Yeah.
What ended up killing them in the end?
Finances, I think. Something. I don't know what it was specifically, but they were running into a lot of debt or something. They just couldn't get defaulted, I think.
Hang on.
Dude, fucking, I was listening to you know that artist Pogo, the guy that does the really nostalgic sounding like Disney movie remixes. I remembered something I heard in an interview that the guy the guy that Ghibli guy, the Ghibli director, Hawaii Miyazaki, or however you pronounce his name. I remember he said when he was younger, he went to see Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs over 80 times. So I was like, actually, I was watching the animation in Snow White, and I was like, wow, this fucking has a ridiculous amount of like influence on the anime industry. And I was like, I should make a video about
that. Dude, the anime industry is from Disney.
I know, I know.
Because of the comics that got left over during.
What's called? Last year we had to for my last semester I had to write a postmodernist analysis of something. So I did a postmodernist analysis of how the appropriation, how like appropriation isn't a negative in creative media. It's like a positive because it's just like at the start there was Disney, and then
in the end, it will be Disney again.
Yeah. And then like Netflix is appropriating things now, but then something will eventually be like
that's
inspired by Netflix.
This appropriating culture bullshit. I'm like, we're a fucking melting pot. What did you people think that meant?
All of anime is literally based on shit stolen from Western media.
Literally, who cares? Like, as long, honestly, as long as
you know who should be complaining about fucking appropriation is Michael Moorcock.
This.
Someone cut that motherfucker a check.
Okay.
For literally inventing every edgy white-haired boy in all of fiction.
Take cover in the bunker.
Isn't he trying to get another check or something?
No, Sapkowski is. You're the guy who plagiarized Moorcock.
Gotcha.
Warning.
And the worst thing about it is Moorcock does allow people to make Elric novels, and he doesn't take royalties from it as long as they.
That is Chad.
If they ask, and Sapkowski still claims that hadn't read Elric, and doesn't cite him as a inspiration, despite the fact he helped translate the Elric books into Polish.
Here's a thing that's nefarious. Well done, Caius. You've made it to a safe location. Gather your thoughts, young warrior. The way ahead is dangerous. Prepare for data upload to Tau Central Control. Literally recording everything I do, and then I have to upload it.
Oh, you got to remember that Tau targeting like equipment is hardwired into the user's skull.
Oh, that's... I mean, I know Marines have that, but still...
That's why they had problems with the rail guns, and why they were initially not used, is because the rail guns, like, recoil and, like, heat would overload the integrated hardwired targeting system, and it would explode it would burn out the skulls of the users. That's why it kills people.
Yeah, because I remember in White Dwarf when they first released the prototype, they had the Gets Hot rule for the
Oh, that was standard. It was only K's who had one that didn't, burn out.
Dude, my favorite fucking fact about Fire Warrior is that Case, the main character, is actually now a pretty major character in the Tau War, because he's actually now he was one of the Tau who I think they saw the god of the greater good in the warp, or he was talking to a guy who saw the god of the greater good, and they came up with the idea of, okay, this is a corruption of the greater good. We have to kill all aliens because humans have too powerful souls, and they create gods in the warp.
Fucking Xenos. Wait, are you talking about us or them?
The Tau, that's a part of the Tau that wants to kill all other species. That's the
So we can't we need to kill the humans so that they don't corrupt our way of life. Becomes humans by proxy.
I will set the charge.
Four-dimensional.
By the way, folks, we are about 13 minutes away from the confirmation vote.
Ooh, laddie.
Chilly Midnight, Sickle. This +3 called Iron Sickle. When it lands a hit, the target has to succeed on a Fortitude saving throw, DC 17, or suffer 1d4 dexterity damage.
Nice!
Woo. So, something about Padma being Padma the hero instead of Malcolm the Dwarf.
Oh, dude.
For Trump.
You want to know something? By the way, you want to know something else? It doesn't look like Ruth Ginsburg's health is doing too well.
The demolition specialist is on his way.
And,
for a second there, I thought you were going to say she might drop dead on the spot.
Hold on. They have.
She looks like she needs a sandwich.
This will be the third. This will be the third one appointed by Trump, and he's already got someone picked out, and it's a woman. It's a woman this time. I'm like, ooh, lad, that'll be fun.
Everybody watch me as I
rape allegations. Oh wait.
I hope they try that, because then we can just turn around and say, oh, well, we already have Amy Schumer in custody. We might as well make use of that, because we seem to have footage of you admitting to crimes on television.
Yeah, they aren't the smart ones.
And it'll be really great when they start accusing her of all kinds of shit.
Pedophilia.
Yeah,
pedophilia will be one of them.
And she sits there and goes, I never did that. And then we immediately turn to all the feminists and go, before you say shit, believe her. She has to be believed.
Listen and believe.
By the way, am I the only one, like, okay, so the Me Too movement, it's got like a hand symbol that's right next to it. Am I the only one that thinks that thing looks like a vagina from a distance?
I think it's probably intentional.
Yeah.
Similar to how, like, the hashtag Me Too. Hashtag favorite is pound.
Pound T2.
So I just got trapped in a corner there. That was fun.
I just found the first image.
They finally go into melee.
Yeah. Work earns salvation, kids.
Wow, I remember the chainsaw effect being way better.
No, it's just a little dash across. You barely know you're being hit.
It used to be a big, like corrugated, slash across your entire fucking screen. That's what made it so dangerous.
Who's that supposed to be?
I don't know. It's just some black guy.
Also, the Imperial Guard aren't meant to know who Space Marines are.
No, they're just supposed to know, like, it's like the stories of the Emperor's Angels. and then people are like, "Oh shit, that's a legit Space Marine bug." Like they're supposed to like there's the idea of transhuman like horror in 40K, like when like a normal person first meet Space Marine, they're like, holy shit, this motherfucker is so jacked and fucking could kill me so easily, I'm terrified and I'm going to shit myself. Like, and that's the
literally in awe of the size of
that's on the Imperial Guard side. The guys who aren't fighting against them.
I think there's also just a practicality thing, like Space Marines are so rare and few between most people would see them.
There's before the Primaris came out, there was I've heard like it's like generic number of like 1 million Space Marines in the entire entire universe or entire
for the whole galaxy, and the galaxy's massive in 40K, so.
Yeah,
like,
so it's...
I could describe how the Iron Warriors make more Space Marines, but I don't think anyone here would like that. Also, will get demonetized and shut down.
I don't think YouTube would like that.
Yeah, because guess what? Describing that can count as crimes in certain regions.
Just going... You know what would be a good stream? Just going through all the bad, crazy shit that Fabius Bile has made.
Immediate shutdown.
Like,
welcome to our dramatic reading of The Reflection Cracked.
Oh no.
The Pair of Anguish. Oh fuck, they trapped me! Oh no!
In a metal box?
Almost. I'm in a metal like walkway.
Wow. I've had the fucking Dawn of War games forever, but I've never played them yet.
That's surprising.
Oh, dude, did you ever hear about the mod on that? It's a Titanicus mod, or it turns the game into an apocalypse game.
Oh yeah, the
and you can get fucking
apocalypse.
Titans, like Emperor class Titans.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
So this is the model for my Imperator class Titan. It is my friend Jeff in a wheelie bin.
Yep.
With his arms sticking out.
Here's my Imperial class, Emperor class Titan. It's my my disabled buddy Steve.
Covered in tin foil.
Of course. It's the only way that we can do it.
It's just Lord Buckethead.
Makes sense.
Also, the autogun in this game apparently has such a high rate of fire that it can melt Space Marines.
Autogun is really good, but the problem is I only find like one mag of it every time I pick one up, so I'm not using it at the minute. The last gun, honestly, is the best thing in these early levels. Like,
yeah.
Because there's loads of ammo for it.
Dude, what we should do is, you have Space Marine.
I think I do, yeah, actually, somewhere.
Oh, I did.
We should just fucking like do some verses in that, or like.
Or the Horde modes. I love the Chaos Horde mode because that has guardsmen that you can fight.
Oh really?
Yeah, there's DLC.
Fuck. I need to get that DLC.
Yeah, I'll just play an Iron Warrior if you do that.
Yeah, I'll probably play. I'll probably play a Dark Templar or something.
You can also get, Alpha Legion armor in that game, and it looks dope. It's really nice.
Yeah, and you also wear that in the main game, making the game very confusing. Well, not the Alpha Legion, but all the other ones.
Yeah.
Purged by holy fire.
I am a captain of the Ultramarines, wearing Blood Angel colors. Yes.
Wearing this, like basically Abaddon's personal guards armor, if memory serves.
Oh, dude,
I'm just going to be here, casually dressed as the Black Legion.
Honestly, the Black Legion fucking the Black Legion novel series is actually like making me really like the Black Legion now. And Abaddon's like interesting actually.
A piece of sky metal. Isn't that adamantine?
Not all sky metals are adamantine, but adamantine is a type of sky metal.
I have the Magneta key, which is massive. Looking at the model of it.
I love how they talk about how like impenetrable fucking ceramite armor is, but then they just be like, oh yeah, but this one guy has like this type of like enchanted fucking warp weapon that like literally just phases through matter though. So tough shit.
Yeah. Oh, Warhounds all do that in all the RPGs, and it's what makes Chaos such a pain in the ass to fight. It's like, oh, I'm a tank build. That means literally nothing.
Oh great, I'm going up against some fucking traitor guardsmen, and all they have is fucking muskets.
Boss
but
fight.
they blow our fucking heads off.
That's 2 pieces of spine metal.
Oh fuck. I might die here. Jesus.
Oh, this game isn't easy.
Yeah.
Like, it's as difficult as Halo 1, if not more difficult.
Yeah, and Halo 1 can
Also,
be really difficult against the
have fun with that boss fight against shoot down this Valkyrie gunship.
Oh, I did it!
With a
Dude, I fucking referenced that in one of the Only War episodes, I think.
Oh, yeah, I remember you mentioning it.
Oh yeah, you were in the Valkyrie and you're like, did you know the Tau Fire Warrior shot down a Valkyrie once with his gun?
And then I was like, when we were crashing, I said, oh yeah, did you know that Primarch Vulcan once fell from orbit and survived? That won't work for us.
That was where you were such a good service.
What are you talking about? He's still alive, and he's probably still alive in Tales.
Makes sense.
I like to think it's the same character.
Yeah, no, he is. Dude, he's just
he's the Meepo of our universe.
No, okay, yeah, no. In one of the sessions, I'll just walk out of a door and be like, "Oh, what's up?" Just no explanation where I come from.
Hey Caius, what are you doing with the fucking human autogun?
You helped Malkior team escape.
I can explain.
I have more tasks for
Because
you.
our guns are shit, mate.
First, I shall review your battle data in detail.
Which is fucking bizarre because in
Your
the
first mission
the
was
fluff are
impressive.
good.
the pulse rifle is, for one, it's a short wavelength burst plasma gun. Like, they're all explicitly plasma weapons, making them hilariously broken. They hit like goddamn trucks.
You have cleared.
I think the idea is just that the autogun has such a high rate of fire, it fixes the fact that Tau have horrendous aim.
Yeah, because no dilating pupils, right?
Yeah, their pupils.
Fucking get wrecked, stupid fish people.
Yeah, their eyes are literally not put together right for regular sight.
Okay.
So they can't see it coming.
Yeah, they have better eyesight at long range. They have sharper eyesight, but they do not focus well. Their eyes are slow to focus.
Okay, thankfully they did not confiscate my gun.
The diversionary attack will begin in 30 seconds. You
What's
must gain access to the prison and the cells in the tunnels beneath.
And I was playing a good bit of the Horde mode, and I found that the gameplay in the Horde mode is way different than in the campaign, because in the campaign there's always like the orcs always have really good positioning. Like
the Horde mode.
Whenever they have like guns, they're always on high ground, and you can never get to them.
Yeah.
Like they get the high ground.
Melee.
And you will often find yourselves in situations where you cannot kill them fast enough to out-heal their damage.
Yeah, it's fucking gay. But in like in Horde mode, you can actually like you can focus down the gun guys and then like jump around the melee guys as an assault marine. I kind of rather the Horde mode, to be honest.
So if we do that, can we just have the Doom 2016 or something release OST in the background at the whole time?
Quite possibly.
I think you can get that on Steam and have it playing on the Steam music player.
Look at this beautiful PS2 city, folks.
Yep, that's a PS2 city.
That sure is a city built with Citadel model parts.
Okay, how the... Oh, he blew that gate, okay.
Unironically, what this looks like. This whole map looks like it was made with Citadel parts and the occasional milk carton.
That's probably because they didn't have much of an art department, so they were kind of like, yeah, we'll just use shit that G-Dubs has made.
Yo, G-Dubs, it would be cheaper to hire an art department to use G-Dubs parts.
Look, lizard folk.
It could be the way in. Sending coordinates now.
You let Democrats into my kingdom.
Can't remember, is there a rocket launcher in this game?
Oh yeah.
Good. I know there's a
reminder
sniper.
that this is Exodus. Sniper rifle.
I think that guy up there that you may have just seen had one as well in that little tower. Oh
I
shit!
think they were just only told of one kind of sniper rifle.
You cannot enter here. However, we've located another way in. Try this now.
This guy is so aggressively Asian, the officer in charge. Alright. Okay, right, I have to backtrack. Okay. Jesus.
Okay, so these lizard folk are slow, but I need to buff. Okay.
Yeah, the autogun just dabs on everything for the most part.
Yeah, it's an Armageddon pattern, so
You must destroy this.
packs a wallop. What weirds me out is that means that all these guys are PDF.
Yeah, as I said, my thing is that there are some kind of bootleg Steel Legion, like Steel Legion forced this planet into compliance, some of them settled here, and the Descendants became the PDF that were modelled after the Steel Legion or something, so... Because that happens when Guardsmen reach the end of their life cycle, they usually get a world to settle on, so...
If they're lucky.
If they're lucky, yeah.
Download a location marker shortly. You will have
That's
to use
like
an
the
explosive
veterans
charge
of the
to gain
veterans.
access.
And it's also G-Dub's way of explaining why are a lot of Guardsmen regiments in 40k look like Cadians. Well, it's because Cadians, they got settled after compliance, you know, fucking their military traditions and doctrines passed on to the generations afterwards. So, dab. We have more
This
Cadians.
is the place.
Dab on Katie.
You must destroy this.
I just assumed it was surplus.
Or it could be surplus, either way, because I mean, Cadia is considered the model guardsman, so...
Well, yeah, like, they had the default, like, constructs, like, black armor.
Yeah. I wonder if I can dab on this guy. Oh! Fuck!
That's a no then.
But he did leave me a present.
The weapon you are holding has a scope mode with a zoom function. This scope can be activated using secondary fire.
Activate haste.
Yeah,
Haste for
that's
10
totally an
rounds.
Exodus rifle. Fuck.
Warning. Surveillance equipment
It has the official Assassinorum
Proceed
logo
with
on it.
caution.
God, these are the Deus Ex cameras, listen to them.
Okay, let's yeet on some fucking lizardmen.
Oof, those things are bootleg.
Oh, yeah. Was this a tram station? This is what it looks like. Huh. There are 2 las pistols, oh no thank you. They are surprisingly powerful, but they're like, you won't hit with them because they have shit fire rate. Dabbed on. Here we go, back to more overpowered fucking weapon mounts. Okay, it turns out there is a max range for the weapons in this game for the hit scan.
Oh yeah.
So, apparently, if you just give the goblin greater invisibility, it becomes a fucking murder machine.
Alright.
Scott, right now I'm playing the part of 40k Space Marine where you have to blow up the orbit of the gun. And I'm just pushing the shell into
Oh, that
space
fucking
with
macro
charge
cannon
on it.
shell.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. It's like the size of a tank.
So, shame for the loss of the
Yeah.
Kind of feel like I should be playing Space Marine instead of this, but...
Yep, that's how we felt at the time, too.
I'm gonna have to do this, just for prosperity. Prosperity.
Well, you're starting now, you have to
yeah.
finish it.
This is Governor Severus.
Thought you were going to say.
Why aren't I playing Space Marine instead of what's the point of this game?
Huh.
Why aren't I playing Space Marine 2? That one where they wanted Titus to make his own chapter.
Oh yeah, I know. That sounded so cool when they said what the sequel's going to be. Where he
We
gets...
have given you this magic space juice that we got from the new leader of the tech priesthood. Now nut in this bitch.
Ah, a plate of cheese. Oh, how quaint.
Ah, fucking knob.
Just how random. Cheese.
Yeah.
It's the Morty and Iron Guard. The
Just
people who
empty
pride them
full-
like a big old wedge of Swiss.
Yep.
This is Fire Team Red 5 standing by. We are converging on the prison complex.
Are these the Hwayong exterminators I'm
artillery
part of?
You wish.
The
That
courtyard
voice
guns are
acting.
still active, and there is no access
So,
to the cell.
These lizard folk were
Disable the
really
guns
hard to
and
kill,
lower
but
the cell access ramp.
they didn't have real decent fucking loot. Well, good to know. Lizard people can never be trusted. Neither can goblins.
Wow, you only learned this now.
Also, physically strong races have no reason to need good loot.
Air
You should look for physically weak races that are still winning. Those are the people with good loot.
Yeah, go
AKA
after elves.
Also goblins.
Elves.
Gnomes.
Goblins look funny. Get the elves.
Well, goblins look funny,
There's,
but
yeah,
they still
elves
need to
are
be
only good
exterminated,
for
all of them.
elves are only good for two things.
Yep. I know where you're going. And do you want to get the stream demonetized by saying that?
I don't monetize my streams. It's not
I'm
good.
not saying anything. I'm not saying anything.
Back to our Let's Play of the Reflection Crack.
Let's play an adventure game about Fulgrim's descent into madness.
Sweating intensifies.
Hey, Stu, what are you doing right now on your stream?
I'm
Are
destroying.
you shooting a guy or something?
I'm shooting guardsmen and blowing up the guns in their fortress, like
Right,
it's a World War
playing
II game.
I'm playing Space Marine and I'm taking on an entire horde of orcs with a chainsaw and a bolter.
Yeah, that's way more
yeah.
classic
Yeah.
40k than what's happening here. This is like this is like the guns of Navarro or whatever.
I am pressing
The Guns of
buttons.
Naboo.
Guns of Naboo. Da, 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 da.
Am I the only one who thinks that Naboo sounds like a weird, obscure racial slur?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Naboo.
What?
Fuck.
Dude, just imagine a part in Space Marine 2 where you fucking wear
Fucking
like
Naboo.
Terminator armor. Yo, that would have been amazing.
It would have, yeah.
Because as a chapter master, you're basically given a suit by default.
Yep.
Yeah. And you just walk into fucking like
Combat.
all gun fire and just like fucking the clicks
Shrug
off.
it off.
You just like swing around you big fucking Terminator dick. And you're like,
You're fighting Space Marines as well in this game, right?
well,
Yes.
Space Marine. Well, there would be a section where you just walk towards a trench, like a traitor guard trench, and just fucking massacre like thousands. That would be amazing.
Could one of you be kind enough to check the stream for me, see if there's any notable comments or whatever, or any feedback, please?
Who wants to be a Tau? Who would want to be a Tau? Sorry, Brent.
What cast of Tau will you want to be?
Why wasn't this game a Steel Battalion-like game where you played as a fucking aircast? I think it is.
Because Tau was new and they wanted to market it.
Yep.
Yeah, but the high-ranking fire warriors pilot mech suits.
The cell's access ramps are open. Kovac is held somewhere down
there.
So what we're calling for is a Space Marine 2 and a Fire Warrior 2.
Fire Warrior 2.
I'm not sure I would go that far.
I mean, Fire Warrior 2 would just be
Dude, it wouldn't be called Fire Warrior. It'd be like called like more
fire, more warrior.
More fire warrior.
The fighting devilfish.
Yeah, it would be named after one of the fucking mech suits.
Yeah, you'd play Caius in his mech suit as a commander. That's probably what you'd do, and it'd be way better.
You know what it'd be called? Warhammer 40k Broadside.
That'd be damn.
Pretty damn.
Warhammer 40k Terminator.
Hey guys, no activity.
Operation Farsight.
Oh, dude, honestly, following Farsight's story would be interesting.
Ooh,
it's like he fights against a bunch of different enemies. And like,
he has a sword that's very clearly from a Necron tomb.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm struggling to understand where I'm supposed to go from here, because all these are red, and I don't have a blue key.
Oh yeah, this game's got terrible signposting.
Yep. What time is it, by the way?
I just killed Gretchen by hitting it with a grenade before the grenade exploded.
Got another couple hours to go yet, roughly. Probably less than that, actually. Fuck. Where are you supposed to go? Maybe down here?
Popcorn husks are proof that nothing can be perfect.
It's quiet.
Oh shit, yeah, I just heard the guardsman. That means this is the right way.
Oh, how do I get rid of a orc knob? Empty about 2 clips of bolter rounds into its face. This is accurate to 40k lore.
Yep. I'm gonna have to say bye to the sniper rifle and go back to Alaska. Did he just say got him when he died? Oh,
got him.
Yeah.
Got
him,
got you, bitch.
Got you, bitch.
Dave Chappelle is Kate.
Okay, kill the fucking ferocious devourer.
Do you know what's sad, right? The voice acting, as derpy as it is, because the sound design's horrible and they keep reusing the same lines. If you go on YouTube and find lines of this game, there's some really nice voice acting work, and like half of it they never used, apparently.
Hi, Tom Baker.
Yeah, and all these guardsmen had way more lines in the, like, unfinished stuff, so...
Well, apparently one of the reasons why THQ would end was, one, Saints Row the Third underperformed, they did a bunch of Evil Dead games that didn't sell, Space Marine undersold,
yeah.
They got involved in a bunch of fighting games that didn't sell, Homefront tanked like a Panzer Division, and finally, they'd made the U-Draw game tablet.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
That fucking bizarre art tablet PS3 peripheral.
That was one of the weirdest ones.
I think they just slowly wore themselves out by the sounds of it.
Yeah, it was literally death by 1,000 cuts.
It was one of the worst ideas next to the Kinect.
Yeah, all the companies that made the Kinect just got free. Yeah, everyone's just saying it was the tablet that killed it.
Yeah, probably the tablet.
Building an entire peripheral is usually
that's
something that you want to do.
Like, why isn't there a fucking like Space Marine type game set on fucking like set on Armageddon? Like, seriously.
Honestly, I would settle for just a good 40k game at this point, because there's not many of them. Dawn War 1's good. Well, that with the expansions and a few mods. Let's see what else. Battlefield Gothic is pretty good. Space Marine was alright. Is there anything else?
Space Marine.
Space Marine.
Space Marines.
Hiding in metal boxes.
Oh my god, Brian Blessed's in this game?
Yes, he is. He is a navigator, I believe, or a naval officer or something.
Sean Pertwee's in this game.
Yeah, he's the governor.
Governor?
Yep. Yeah, they spent all the. That's why the voice acting didn't get used much, because they spent it all on these fucking celebrities.
Fucking
Kate,
kobolds.
the door to the courtyard has been sealed, but we can't open the way for you.
The only good kobolds are the one that never crawl out of the fucking hole.
I might die here, because I don't know where you're supposed to go.
Reinforcements are fighting their way to the
I don't know why, but it's such a fucking strong line.
Ah, there we go. The fucking NPCs saved my ass.
Oh, by the way, the reason that I think the entire cast is comprised almost entirely of like Doctor Who alumni.
That's quite curious.
Oh yeah, Brian Blessed wasn't Doctor Who.
Priest cell 14.
Meet
me in the deep cell interrogation.
And Sean Pertwee is the son of John Pertwee, is when he was no.
Okay,
pretty much a very similar actor.
Peter Serafinowicz, who is in this game as the Captain Ardius of the Space Marines. Spoiler. And you may know him better as Sommelier from John Wick.
No.
Yep, the Sommelier.
Wait, which one is he in, John Wick?
John
What's
Wick
he
2.
look like? What's he look like?
Wick 2,
Which guy is that? Like, what's he look like?
Okay, the Sommelier is the guy who sells him with the guns.
Oh.
Oh, that guy.
Yep,
Is
he's
that
in
the
this.
guy that asked him, is he here to kill the Pope?
No, it's the guy who asked him, I know you're very fond of the Austrian... I know you're very fond of German guns, but have you considered the Austrian and Weapon of the Year?
To be honest, I want that to be my fucking... to just be my shopkeeper for anything.
Now he's the head of the Space Marine Squadron fight.
Well, I heard you like the Armageddon variant, but have you considered the Cadian ones?
No, fuck off, give me the Armageddon.
Can I interest you in the Mars version?
I forgot. Okay, I didn't realise this. He's also mild-mannered Pate from Dark Souls 2.
What?
Oh no.
AKA bootleg patches.
Oh god.
Oh my god, I forgot he was in This Is Jinzi. Oh no.
That wasn't.
For those who don't know, This Is Jinzi is a straight-up parody of Guernsey. And it is the most cursed thing I have ever watched.
Okay, the bonding blade is surprisingly effective right now. There we go.
Okay, This Is Jinzi is Guernsey via League of Gentlemen.
Oh no. Not the League of Gentlemen. I've watched that movie too many times.
But
Or the one with Sean Connery in it, you know, that one.
The League of, no, that's League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Yeah, whatever. Same thing.
No, they're not. They are.
Okay, I don't know what the League of Gentlemen is. I only know the
League of Gentlemen you might know as like Papa Lazaro, the guy in blackface who says you're my wife now, Dave.
No, I haven't seen that.
Well, that's another one for the docket.
Assassin's Chain shirt. This +4 adamantine chain shirt grants its wearer a +4 to confirmation and crits.
Lovely viewers, please forgive this level because that alarm blares throughout most of the levels. So I'm going to try and blitz through this as quickly as I can.
This is the mission where I got I ran out of ammo and had to run around.
This mission's horrible because everything looks the same. Like, look at all this texture.
Yep, and the ammo is surprisingly scarce.
Yep, that's why I'm using the las gun again because that's the only thing that's going to work.
Fucking,
No
these
activity.
orcs are just fucking teleporting through fucking time and space. Just like teleports behind you, nothing personal, Space Marine. Unironically, they're fucking just going, like, they turn to look at me and then they're 10 feet closer to me than they were.
Nothing personal, Space Marine.
Yeah, we definitely should get Space Marine like playable mode of the stream sometime.
Yeah. At some point, we will have to do a rabbit where we watch This Is Jinzi because it's the most cursed thing. Let's put it this way: if you have wanted to see David Tennant play a flamboyant beauty pageant proprietor.
Can't say I have.
Have you ever wanted to be... Let's put it this way, in this episode, David Tennant in this show makes Boy George look like Mike Pence.
That's high praise.
Look at this fucking image.
I'm too busy gutting orcs with a chainsaw.
Hey, Lizzie. So yeah, they were interrogating a bunch of Tau in the bathroom for some reason.
In the bathroom?
Yeah, in the showers. Look.
Hello. I like how he changed it to witch. You know what? It took me about 1 minute to get that, you know, because it was Halloween. I was like, witch?
We're on stream. We're on the stream, by the way.
Yeah,
we're on stream, so do not say fuck or bugger.
Or
shite.
You might like this one, Mitch. I'm playing Fire Warrior. The fucking... You know what Fire Warrior is, right?
I didn't know you were streaming. Do you want me to go?
No, it's an open thing.
It's open stream.
Yeah.
It's an open.
Anyone can stay here as long as they didn't say fuck or bugger, or any of those other words that might get us demonetized.
I don't monetize my videos, it's cool.
Let me put it this way, might get us dankulared.
Yeah, okay.
I will not say silt. As in the S word.
That is our word.
I stole that from Hot Fuzz.
That's my word.
There's like a little short film based on Hot Fuzz in the extras, and they just replace all the swear words with other words.
But wait, can we use foreign swear words?
Can I say bliat?
Let me just reapply the...
Okay.
That's a lot of spiders.
Okay, I
Why always spiders?
Do you know the best thing about this is Jinsey?
What?
It's not only is it the most cursed show going and makes League of Gentlemen look like a church, it has musical numbers for no apparent reason.
Of course.
What?
It's not only is it the most cursed show minimum one per episode.
The Steven Universe variant.
Right,
no,
just...
Like they are but they're musical numbers in universe.
Alright boys, I've just reposted the stream so you can have a look what's happening, and I will resume.
I'll be right back, I'm gonna drink something.
Alright, fair enough.
I really love it when TV shows have musicals like for the intro thing. Like the entire intro song is an in-universe thing. Sorry. Have you guys ever seen Brain Dead? That's kind of what I'm talking about.
I need to see Fire Warrior. I've never actually seen it.
Oh, have you never played the game? Oh, you're in for a treat. This is the
open air meat hook abortion.
This is one of the first 40k games that came out, one of the early ones, and it's the first shooter game they ever did, and it's bootleg as fuck.
Haven't they been making games for like 20 years?
No, there were a lot of earlier shooters. Primarily the Space Hulk games.
Aren't they more like XCOM?
This was the more mainstream one though, for like the fucking PS2 and shit.
Space Hulk is like a weird Ghost Recon game. Yeah. This is a bootleg Halo game.
Yeah, and it's really
very
bad
bootleg Halo.
Oh yeah.
It even had on the fucking advertisements, "Will kill Halo."
Oh yeah.
It's not as good as Halo. Yeah. Halo's aged well, despite the.
Oh yeah,
this has this
fine ass one. That has aged like spoiled milk.
I mean, it could be worse though.
Oh god.
Speaking of hawk, this hawk that was in my yard, like flew into my window, and then when I came out to check on it, I think it shat itself and like, flew away. Because there's no poop on the sidewalk in that picture, but when I went outside to like check on it and see if I could get closer, it flew off and there was a pile of poop. So
fair dues.
I think it's pretty clear that if it was the Imperial Guard, it would have been a much better seller.
Well, you're playing as guardsman, dabbing
ironically that
would have been so much better. I don't know why they don't make a guard game. I think you could do it quite easily, to be honest.
It would just be, it would be fair, it would be like Call of Duty.
I know.
No, dude, no. It wouldn't be like Call of Duty. What it'd be like is
Spec Ops The Line.
No, specifically, it would be like Battlefield 2 for the Xbox
Yes.
original.
when you swap between
Fucking hot
when you
swapping
die,
was amazing.
You hot, but okay, hear me out. You hot swap, but here's how you do it. When you manually hot swap, what it is the commissar shoots the character you were controlling.
No, or you die.
Yeah, or
it's
randomized.
In a massive artillery bombardment, you just get fucking.
No, that's how you transition between missions.
Well, that might be. That could just be a random occurrence, like.
It would be nice if it was a bit like it had the kill animations of Doom, but had the scope of a Battlefield 1 game or something.
Yeah, if you want to do the more Call of Duty Imperial Guard, you would do like Tempestus Scions, like you'd play them and just dab on things Call of Duty style.
That would be more like Republic Command.
Yeah, or that and make it super tactical. That'd be pretty good as well.
Actually, imagine a super tactical Space Marine game.
They made those. Those are the Space Hulk games.
I mean, like a proper first-person shooter, though.
It was.
Was it?
Well, someone suggested to me in the hobby store a while ago, you fucking Deathwing, where you're in board like a Tyranid hive, and that's the whole tactical thing. You've got to be careful.
We did try playing that. We tried.
Oh yeah, that game. Oh no.
Did you legit forget that was the thing that happened?
What, Deathwing? Yeah. I always forget about Deathwing. It's kind of sad. Even though they tried to make it good by revamping it. And...
It was better.
Yeah.
I'd say 2 or 3 more swings and they got it perfect.
Yeah, this is definitely not as good as Halo. The AI just kind of isn't.
Everything's wrong with this game. The sound design is atrocious, for one thing.
The UI design is non-existent.
Is this a console game?
Yes.
This is a PC port of a PS2 game.
Yes.
And that explains why the bodies disappear.
You saved many lives, Caius, apparently, even though everyone died in prison in the showers, and I'm proud of you. However, you must find Ethereal Kovash before it's too late. Dun dun dun!
Before the Imperials get done running a train on them and shoot in the back of the head like the fucking fish person he is.
They drop the fish. They drop the soap one too many times.
They dropped the fish team soap.
Oh wow, it didn't crash this time when it loaded the next level.
Is this on Steam or GOG?
No, you can't find it anywhere. I have a disc for it, so...
Wow.
Yeah.
Guess what? Soldier of Fortune is on GOG finally.
I'm glad this is on GOG.
Yeah.
Let me fix the sound again.
I tell you what though, Soldier of Fortune 3, or at least the third game, has terrible reviews. Was it really that bad?
I never played it. So
yeah. They're saying it's really bad.
My favourite thing in the world as a side is the trend of a new mech game has come out. Time to see who makes the Steel Battalion emulation rig for it. So that the 3 people who can afford Steel Battalion rigs can use it for this game.
Bill, I think you will like this. It looks like this pillar is unfixable. The head of a ram is engraved on it, with a swarm of flies breaking out of its single gouged eye.
Nurgle heresy.
This represents the horseman of pestilence, the archdemon who sits on the throne of flies, and one of the 4 rulers of Abaddon.
Heresy, purge.
What did I miss?
I'm still in the prison showers trying to dab on the
Full on heresy, Dom. Full on heresy.
Some small flavor text.
Woo, what's going on in this tray? Oh no, by the Emperor.
Heresy.
Is that heresy, Onicha?
By the Emperor.
Whoa, that guy dabbed. What the hell? He just jumped in midair as the door opened.
Brilliant AI.
Oh, yeah.
That's heresy.
Tom, that picture of the family.
I like to think the auto aim being so aggressive and terrible is just how
this is
fucking Tau eyes work.
Yeah. The sad thing is this is preferable to using the regular aim with how it's horrible.
I love watching your gun go completely sideways.
Oh yeah, where he just moves the gun back and forth. Yeah, I know, it's great. I love those death screens, though as atrocious as the design is, because it's so over the top.
Like Wilhelm Scream? Or...
Yeah, it is kind of like...
Yeah. It's clearly like a new Foley, but it sounds suspiciously like not... It sounds suspiciously like a Wilhelm Scream.
Bootleg.
I also just adore when you're in combat, you won't have heard this yet, Mitch, but they sometimes just say stuff like, no activity, or it's quiet in the middle of combat, just the wrong voice lines.
It's quiet.
Boring.
Boring, basically.
Fucking...
Make a
Imperial
mod of
Guardsman with Vibrohammer, literally too angry to die.
Oh god, look at this fat...
Emperor will literally not let man die.
So what legion is this? I mean, regiment.
They are Steel Legion as far as I can tell, with really bizarre camo.
Mordian Iron Guard.
Without their steel.
Why are they red?
I know, and blue. It's weird.
I thought it was Custodes.
Mordian Iron Guard.
Wait, what are their color scheme?
They are usually it's a Mordian Iron Guard costume, but some are red and some are like bright blue.
Oh, so they're the fucking regiment that is from the fucking Cold Shoulder Thread.
And posting.
Some of them look suspiciously like Argo Brigade, which makes me very worried. Because the Argo Brigade has a very well noted like campaigns against the Tau.
Yeah, the Argo Brigade would be way
be young Tau soldier on first mission. Be dropping into combat situation.
Versus the Argo Brigade.
Have a transport flyer hit by anti-air, crash. Wake up, find commander.
Skinning me.
Cut in half by debris. Wander for a number of hours.
Look at this.
Come across a building covered in tau, hung upside down on crosses.
Fuck is that?
Yeah, I'm going to correct you right there. First of all, you forgot the part where he has to wander past his squad mates, who are all having mental breakdowns, one of whom shoots himself in the head.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Another one is just vomiting uncontrollably, and as he crests the hill, all he sees is that in the entire Tau-built city, every single Tau-constructed building is blanketed in still living, screaming Tau, who have been nailed upside down directly to the building.
Like you belonging across.
What is the Argo Brigade's chant again?
Nail them up.
Yeah.
Upside down, sideways.
And you can just hear the doom soundtrack in the background.
And just the fact that their fucking color scheme is the UN color scheme is fucking...
Their sidearm is a specially adapted weapon called a nail driver, which is a industrial nail gun ramped up to pistol strength.
I think they did the UN color scheme. I think they did the UN color scheme a bit too on the nose.
The hell is that noise?
Don't question it. It's this game. It just makes weird noises.
No, it's me. It's me.
Alright.
It was a disc for some reason.
What the fuck is here?
It's the sound of death.
Also, the Argo Brigade is one of the few regiments that fields an anti-tank rifle.
Nice.
They use it to shoot. They use it to shoot down enemy air support.
Oh, just like Planetside.
No, most people don't do that. It's just me that does that shit.
But it was surprisingly effective because planes and Planetside are a bit squishier. Guys, here it is.
What?
Oh no!
The moment we've all been waiting for.
Is this like a infamous
bolter.
moment?
The bolter is good in this game and it sounds awesome as well.
It's the only thing they did right.
Yeah.
Speaking of things we're waiting for, what's the story with Kavanaugh?
How does he pick that up? It's meant to be heavy.
Kavanaugh should be within like the hour.
That is a very good point because I'm pretty sure these are meant to be Astartes bolt guns.
I guess it's 15
Okay,
minutes.
no, Tau would physically explode.
Guys,
Irons would
guys.
explode.
Kavanaugh is confirmed.
Hey, no. I should have put 100 quid on that. Fuck.
Dab on the libtard.
Nullis has been summoned by the power of liberals getting destroyed.
Our young
Marine.
conservative friends.
15 minutes ago. Kavanaugh confirmed.
Oh, here they are. Is that special boy?
It's your boy, Kavanaugh. Drinking beer.
Ginsburg is going next.
I drank beer. I still drink beer. I like beer.
Ginsburg is coming next.
Never before have I dabbed on libtards so hard.
We're doing a stream, by the way, Nullis, if you want to dab.
I know, I am aware. That's why I joined, so I could dab on libtards publicly.
Sounds good.
Proper.
Right, what do
Have you seen that dancing crowd video of Judge Kavanaugh has destroyed feminism and is ending the Democrats?
Let me just check Twitter at the moment. Okay.
The dancing crab video is so fucking
put it in the
real.
Put it in.
I am in your debt, true.
So,
now we must
okay,
leave
the
this
vote was 50-48.
Close.
Confirm him.
Oh, space
Guys,
That's a really close.
We got Kavanaugh in.
Yes.
Yay!
Okay, so why are we happy about this?
Because he was falsely accused of rape in order to stop him from being elected. Well, whatever.
Firstly, because he's a good boy who's going to protect the Constitution, and secondly,
Okay, so I honestly haven't seen a lot of his.
All right, so basically, Dom,
all I've heard is the allegations.
Here,
and,
Dom, let me explain.
So
it to
he's
you,
like
right?
he's good at like his job. Let's just say.
Basically, Dom, right? He's
As
a
long as
really
he's good
good
at his
boy.
job.
He's a really good boy, but the Democrats didn't want to get him in, so they got this bitch, Miss Ford, right, to go and say that she raped
I know
her,
the situation.
and then it was based on no evidence, and now he's won,
Yeah, I know.
and the libtards have been dabbed on.
But big question: what does BUFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFFF
do we define buff?
Also, what the fuck? Bill, what is this?
That's the dancing crab video, which is the dabbing crab video is like. There's something about it that just makes everything that you put over it like way more.
Oh my god, this is so beautiful.
Hey Stu, would a bolter actually do that to somebody?
Yes.
Yes.
That is, again, one thing they got right in this game.
They even got the rate of fire correct.
I'm gonna retweet this, to be
I would have
honest.
thought bolters were more.
Oh, this is cute.
Oh no, only the lock pattern bolters are.
Oh, right.
Just look at this. To all women activists and allies, do not give up. Kavanaugh may have received support from the majority of the Senate, but we will keep fighting. We will fight for the safety and empowerment of women. We will fight for the rights and empowerment of marginalized bodies. It's not over.
But yes, it is. It needs to be over. Shut up now.
Alright, another cutscene, guys, so I won't be able to talk for a minute.
Traffic control, stand by to recover dropship. Attention all decks. Stand by. Unknown vessel approaching.
The house is disappointing.
All decks, we have a black alert. Main drive is down. Power total. We are unable to break away. Captain, sensors detect boarding vessels. They're launching. All decks, brace for impact. We are detecting enemy intruders. All teams, prepare to repel orders. Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
Yeah, just using pigeons in war.
What? Wait, what about what about pigeons?
Okay, they were doing. It was a note. It was basically a protest note going through Parliament saying, "Oh, we found out that during World War II they were using pigeons to guide missiles and torpedoes.
I don't remember that.
Oh, is this where Jeremy Corbyn says he votes for an asteroid to destroy the Earth or what?
Yes.
What?
And it said like on the subject of the Ministry of War using pigeons as war weapons, the House is appalled but barely surprised. As a direct quotation.
Oh, yeah.
It's the most sarcastic, dry, bitchy fucking thing I've ever read.
Hi, I'll be back very quickly to have a bathroom break, and then I will carry on with Fire Warrior. Jesus.
And now is when we bring up all the times that Fabius Bile did fantastic things.
So,
is that neurotoxin?
No, Fabius Bile probably.
Deadly neurotoxin. Oh, the deadly neurotoxin.
Also, here's a cursed fucking line.
No.
Seconds before disaster.
Now slaying goblins will be a breeze. I don't get it.
Oh my word! I saw a manga called Goblin Slayer, and I was really
the anime.
Goblin Slayer. That's a rough one, I've heard.
Yeah, that is the first chapter makes Berserk look like Lucky Star.
Ooh, lad.
I mean,
the first chapter is straight out of a Shindol.
Okay.
It's not quite as bad as Emergence, but it's pretty bad.
The first 10 minutes of this episode looks like it's from a fucking hentai.
So has the new anime season started?
Yes.
Cool. So I'm getting on the first episode right now.
JoJo, Sword Art Online, Goblin Slayer.
Is there any good mecha this season?
I want to know as well.
There's a new Zoids come out.
Oh yeah, Zoids.
So probably yes.
Maybe. We don't know because they look like fucking Pokemon protagonists.
Ah, fuck's sake.
Yeah, let me have a gander. What's the 2018 winter anime season looking like?
I was trying to put out my smoke, but my container for ash is plastic, so it just melts holes to it.
Okay, I've returned.
Okay, we're talking about anime now. Get fucked. Wait, what? Darling in the Franxx. This is the fucking. This is the other winter of 2018. I'm guessing I'm looking for fall of 2018.
Code Geass?
Oh fuck!
Oh, I found this.
We both said, "Oh fuck," for different reasons.
I found this one manga. It looks so cute.
Is it Goblin Slayer?
There's a new Fate Stay Night.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's Dragon Goes house hunting.
Oh, everything's bad. Fuck.
No, I don't need the 2014 autumn season.
Only
God damn.
But it's called. It's Dragon Goes house hunting, and it looks so cute.
That's some furry shit.
Quadruple as Gridman. Maybe.
The dragon's like full-on dragon, but she acts like a little princess.
There's a new from Studio Trigger.
Guys, we are now fighting Imperial Stormtroopers throughout this act.
Wow.
I just want everybody to know that Stu's stream fully supports the disrespecting of women.
Whammon.
But I am whammon.
Okay.
Yeah, I disrespect you. Alright.
Okay.
Just because you support it doesn't mean everyone in this stream supports it.
You'd be surprised.
No, context doesn't matter. Something, your mom gay.
Something, how we... Okay, here's the rundown. We're getting Fooly Cooly alternate, which I think is a redo of Fooly Cooly. Oh wait, no, I think that's the Rule 63 Fooly Cooly, I think.
Wait, what? Why is there a Rule 63?
I don't know. There's also Quad S Gridman, which looks like a mech anime.
Yep, that's the Studio Trigger one.
Yep.
Trigger.
Garquin
I'm
Basara.
fine with this.
Garquin Basara?
That's some fucking awesome battle comedy series. Never mind.
JoJo.
There's this. Okay. Gaikotsu Shotenin Honda-san seems to be a series about a skeleton who runs the manga counter at a bookstore.
That sounds good. I'm gonna watch that.
Also, there was one.
Can we watch that together?
Dude, is this just the fucking weebcast that isn't fucking 5 hours long?
Yeah. Whilst Fire Warrior plays.
Yeah, it's kind of appropriate. Also, there was a bit of foreshadowing there, lovely viewers, where one of the stormtroopers was like, "This is Striker Squad. We've got multiple contacts. They're not ours, and they're not Tau. What could that be?"
What was the slime one actually?
Wait, okay, so it's a skeleton running a manga store?
The manga
I'm loving
bookstore.
I love all the pictures of Kavanaugh with glowing eyes.
They're good. Yeah. I think my favorite. When did the whole glowing eyes meme start?
2009. I checked it.
Whoa,
Mike
really?
Pence as well.
That's a good one. That's.
Okay.
Oh gosh, so good.
Oh my god, Melania Trump was wearing a pith helmet in Africa.
It wasn't really a pith helmet.
It's
It is a pith
wider,
helmet.
squatter ones. No, pith helmet is far taller. That is a variant bush hat.
A pith helmet
No,
is
it's a
more
pith.
phallic.
It's a variant of a pith, but it's not the regular traditional.
Oh,
pith.
Lindy Beige said that was a pith, so.
The beach is full of shit.
Also, I'm just going to give you some of the fucking these of the good stills of Goblin Slayer.
Mitch,
Kill the
this is what a pith helmet looks like.
I know what a pith helmet looks like, yeah. But that's another variant of it, as I said.
Yeah, but that's like, yeah. Get that back.
I'd wear that
Just
one.
wear a pillowcase and cut out the middle, man.
I'd wear that one that you posted, though.
Who wouldn't?
Complete with Boer War era uniform, of course.
Also,
oh good, Antifa showed up and they splashed piss on somebody. That's nice.
Which is technically, I believe, a isn't that terrorism charge these days?
Yes,
because it comes under biological attacks.
I think so.
Yep. Have fun in jail. You'll be in the cell opposite the guy who kicked the girl in the face.
Protest
You can hold hands out between the bars.
Protest is closed due to AIDS.
I am just wondering, Bill. Have you ever heard of the Lantern King?
Oh no.
Yeah, I met that guy. More in a vision, but...
The Lantern King is one of the Faith Lords. He's serious.
Yeah, you know the Dryad? In the start of the game?
Oh no.
It's working for him. It's not gonna end well.
Dude, I am actually unironically very hyped for that Spider-Man game. I actually really want to get PS4 now.
I hear it's fantastic.
It's a
A
really
bit short, but fantastic.
It looks like insane.
I watched a few of the fucking boss fights.
No, dude, it won't ever be any fucking Web of Shadows. Web of Shadows is by far the best Spider-Man game.
I don't know,
Okay.
Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2.
And
No,
guess what?
oh,
The new one is
okay.
Spider-Man 2.
Okay, but Spider-Man 2 with Web of Shadows air combat would be the best.
Guess what?
What?
I think you got your wish.
Yep.
Fuck, I'm saving up for a PS4 now. Fuck.
That's what they
Or
wanted to
you know
do.
what? You know what? I might just get the Spider-Man game and go over to my old brother's place.
I've seen videos where people are getting air comboing people, sticking them to trucks, and then flipping the trucks onto them.
Jesus.
That is...
Dude, just look at this fucking web screen. It's fucking awesome.
Do they have the pizza team? I remember they
don't.
did.
There's one really gay thing where it was like, oh, some
Gay
guy
people.
proposed to his girlfriend in the game through like a sign.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, people do gay stuff.
Is being linked into place at level J.
Isn't Spider-Man like literally the most popular character of all time?
Superman.
Jesus.
No, not Superman.
Oh yeah, Jesus.
Wait, are there more
Oh, good
Muslims?
point.
Because that would. Oh well, I guess.
Don't worry, even if they do, if there are, not for much longer.
And otherwise Buddhists.
I keep thinking you're launching into Megalovania, which makes it even worse.
Dude, can we just get that song? Except they're all wearing Deus Volt, or not Deus Volt, but Crusader hats. That'd be good.
You mean helms?
Just watch
Hats,
Girls and
helms.
Panzer and enjoy the Stug crew who have literally Deus Low Volts on the front of their Stug.
You know, in my opinion, and this,
Nonetheless, you need to stop. Ironically, you need to stop.
I'm so glad I'm not like recording.
time to stop. No more Nullis.
Sorry,
Where
it's
were your
stuck in my head.
parents?
I know, stuck in your head, but we want to avoid it.
Oh yeah, by the way, guys.
Is that a Kilroy meme on the door?
Kilroy, where?
On one of the doors.
Go back, Stu. We need to find out.
It was like...
Okay, what's up? I'll retrace
Back
this.
where you went.
Is it
Yeah.
in the kitchen or something?
If you go back...
Go back
look
where
at
you
the-
went.
Look at the door pattern. Look at the door pattern. The metal door pattern.
Not that one, right?
No, like the one we just saw. The outline on the unmarked side of the door.
Right, because the problem is it's a
On
10
the
second delay. Yeah.
on the tower side, it looks kind of like a windmill piece. On the other
Oh,
side,
yeah.
it looks kind of like Kilroy.
Oh yeah, it does.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that is Kilroy. Is that?
That's a lo-
Is this lost?
Is this lost?
Is
You know-
this cost?
Don't
Lost.
play.
Lost. Sometimes Losm.
Right, in my opinion, the whole tower race should be thrown from helicopters from
They should- okay, at this point, can we all agree that
Genocide the tower,
the
to be
Control
honest?
Alt Delete universe is called the Losmos?
I'm just putting this one back.
I can't tell if that guy's trying to get rid of your bullets or slashing at you wildly. I will deflect.
He's trying to parry.
Parry this, you fucking casual.
Stormtroopers are.
Parry this, human. Mortal.
It is the fucked up thing is that with the right talents in like Only War, you can parry primitive weapons, which include shit like
bows and
like assault rifles.
Also, why didn't they make a mech game using the fucking Tau mechs?
I pointed this out earlier, and it's like, yeah, why? Like, high-ranking fire warriors use mech suits all the time.
Dude, the final boss would be a fucking Imperator Titan, and there'd be like
You have to burst through. It's like fighting
Yeah.
like Metal Gear Cadoc in Metal Gear Acid 1.
Yeah,
you
no,
have to
but
break
the thing
into the
is-
mech and fight your way up it.
Yeah, but the thing is, you wouldn't be the only mech suit doing it. Like you'd have like hundreds.
Oh
of
fuck! That was my first death in this game.
I can only assume like if you're gonna be fighting an Imperator Titan, you'd have to like Voltron up to using a full like Titan scale crisis suit.
Dude, fucking no, a fucking Tau, a Tau propaganda. Like it's that's the story. That it's just Tau propaganda is the fucking game.
For the greater good.
So, on time for your first death. Oh, you fell off a fucking walkway and plummeted to your death.
They can also just, what was a really hard mech game where they had the custom control?
That's Steel Battalion.
There's a hashtag
Make
right
it
now.
make it a Farside Enclave. Steel Battalion.
Dude, there's a hashtag right now. Hashtag beers for Brett. There's a bunch of people celebrating by getting wasted.
I was ready for that.
And I clicked on the hashtag, and the first tweet just says, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Beers for Brett.
There is something so nefarious about that.
Okay, this game has
I think it's time
atrocious
to play
checkpoints.
Puma.
So loud. One of the comments from the first of the Outcast, you know, it's you, Gren. So loud.
Yeah.
So what?
Cease.
Don't.
Alright. I think that's fixed it. There we go. I have to just keep resetting the audio every time it loads or fucking die or whatever. Because the audio is fucked in this title.
Yeah, I find whenever I load, I have to set up the volume again. Usually from 1% up to about 50 again.
I'm just killing Tau as well while I'm playing this. I've just realised because they're shooting.
Why are you killing Tau?
Oh
wait,
because they're shooting me in the back now. That look at it as well.
Oh wait, you're shooting Tau. Keep going.
I need to use grenades more. I haven't used them.
You know what kills communists? Communists. Kill
Tau is fucking heresy, Lozzie. So, them killing themselves is good.
I want to put Boomer USA on.
Don't.
Put Rip and Tear on. To be honest, yeah, fuck it. Rip and Tear coming up.
Rhythm is searching for a song, but he won't turn it on.
Oh look, this guy's...
Rhythm is...
Oh look, this is adorable! He died, but he's still alive.
He died. Like,
I was informed that people die when they are killed.
Yeah, but...
This is a false accusation.
Oh, this poor dude.
He died
This is fine. This is fine.
This is boring.
The one glowing red eye and a man on fire.
Yeah. Yes.
This is Bill.
Oh, that was good. Oh, motherfucker.
He died like he lived. Morbidly obese.
I have SpongeBob on in the background. I can't help but think that JJ is Bubble Bass.
But to be honest, I finally remember where that quote is from. Team Fortress 2.
Wait, which one?
You died like you lived, morbidly obese.
Oof.
Oh yeah.
No.
No, that was Spies. That was Spy to Heavy.
That explains it.
Does anyone have that meme of the image I found from Google Maps of that guy with the pipe?
Boomer, yeah.
Boomer Radio.
I have not seen that one. Please
Boomer
post.
USA.
I'm trying to find it. It's just some guy at the side of the road, topless, in the jungle.
4, 3,
with a pipe, and there's kids in the background.
Detonation.
Boomer.
I was just gonna put on it boring.
I only just
Glowing
made
laser eyes, boring.
Oh, he just died?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yay.
You just exploded spontaneously. You just
Oh yeah, now I see.
Oh yeah, there he goes.
Ay, Dios míos.
Ooh, yeah, ooh, fuck me. Yeah.
The audio
He
didn't
had
see
a...
that. Boomer. Oh boy. Oh! Level done, okay. I've only died once in this game so far. That
I
is...
am a magician. Observe.
Basically.
I am not a boomer.
I'm gonna die more in the third act than in the Marines' turn.
Says the boomer.
Climb, boomer.
Wait. But I don't think anyone here would want to...
Buying the kids.
Whoa!
Who would want to mow their lawn at 10? I mean, 10 at
Motherfuckers who have
night,
their
maybe.
motherfuckers who have their fucking life together and time off, and aren't fucking drug addicts. Like me.
There's so much libtard dabbing going on right now.
Have you seen the hot takes from Billy the Fridge and Lacey Green?
Watch this. Watch what he says.
Oh, Lindsey Graham.
Alright, let me show you. Hang on. No, I'm gonna read it out. Are you ready?
No. People are watching this. I think.
Some people are.
I would imagine. I would hope.
But I need to find it first. Where is it? God damn it.
For those of you who aren't watching,
unpopular opinion, I would rather be falsely accused of rape than have somebody who was actually raped be too afraid to speak up. Yep, he said that.
Who said that?
Billy the Fridge.
He won for not being Bush.
Definitely not a soy boy.
But yeah, basically...
He used to be so cucked, but then, like, McCain died and all... And, like,
all the power flew back to him.
If Donald Trump gets the Nobel Peace Prize, liberals all over the world will jump out of buildings. Lindsey Graham, 2018.
As McCain crawled back towards his phylactery to find Lindsey... As he crawled across the floor to find Lindsey Graham's shoes, as he looked up, Lindsey, his phylactery in hand, simply whispered, "Make America great again," and shattered it with his bare hands.
Hey, we now have the shotgun.
Yeah, he's a lich. Yeah. Makes complete sense, actually.
The shotgun is kind of mediocre, but good in some circumstances.
It's that exact same mod. I think it's technically the Vox Leggy shotgun.
Yeah.
That one version of the shotgun that every fucking model uses.
It has a 12 on the injection port as well.
You've got a literal boomer.
It won't be a 12 gauge. The Vox Leggy uses like 95 caliber shells. It uses like let's put it this way: all the other shotguns can be modified to fire bolter shells. The Vox Leggy can be modified to fire Sartes bolter shells.
What do we even use for 95 caliber?
Whoa! I forgot about that.
What?
A bunch of aircasts just got yeeted down elevation. Can I shoot?
They hold
95 or 75.
Oh, I just saw it. Oh no!
Whoa, there's a tech priest. I forgot about these guys. They're weird.
Oh, hey, there's the echo. Oh, yeah, there they go.
If you want to see some salt, check out my Twitter.
Oh yeah, let's.
The one that just ran. Wait. Oh no,
that's the tech priest. Yeah.
He's smiting you.
Yeah.
I know that they're annoying cunts. Tech priests.
By the way, what would you even use 95 caliber for?
Is this...
Shooting people.
We either use the plasma pistol or the
metal
gun because we found both in the same room.
Cannon, whatever.
He's in.
Hey guys, I can't stay long, but I just popped in to let you know.
He's
Kavanaugh.
Dab on the libtard.
Dab.
We're on stream, by the way. So user free speech.
Make sure to say the N-word as much as you can.
Mega, that picture of the hawk I sent you, it flew into my window and then crapped itself.
Oh, it's a picture of a hawk. I couldn't tell what was in the picture. It looked like a truck. I was confused.
No, the hawk on the branch.
Apparently 75 caliber is traditionally a musket caliber.
Alright, anyway. Take care, ladies and gentlemen.
Aww.
Right. And you know what? Right, like, you know how one of the big things that people have been screeching is shame, 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 right? I feel like that shows how illegitimate their shit is. Like, if they truly thought that this shit was immoral, they wouldn't be shouting shame. They would be shouting injustice.
They would be shouting shame for the spray.
This is just such bullshit, and they're just a bunch of babies. I mean, and how many of them? Let's be honest. How many of them have been paid to protest?
They've got footage of them rehearsing.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, no, dude, I never believed that people are just like outraged anymore. I'm always like, fuck this. People do this on purpose for fucking like power.
Those of you who are here for Fire Warrior may be confused as to what has transpired in the 5 minutes since you skipped ahead.
Well, this is the play and chill
Can we just
stream.
get like? Can somebody just set up a live map of George Soros's transactions so we can see when a protester is being paid off? That'd be really cool.
Okay, I have a
I
feeling
want
it
one
must
to go.
be key.
No.
I can't even get like current statistics on suicide rates. I don't think we're gonna be able to get that.
Well, I'm pretty sure the two are very close to each other, to be perfectly honest.
Fire warrior, everybody!
Yeah,
Fire
but-
warrior!
Honestly,
every
I
time
feel
I
like
look up, every time I look up the suicide rates, it's all for like 2017. It's like,
And it's all
but
men.
I need current things.
This is
Pretty
going to be the
current.
most bizarre niche playthrough of Fire Warrior in existence.
So, can I just say, Stu, impressive yeet with the grenade there, sneaking it through that door as it shut.
I think that was by accident, but still.
It was, but it was a fucking like. Wheat.
Yep.
Also,
What's out? I know it's a really interesting game mechanic. I know it's a really interesting game mechanic that could be used really well in Space Marine, Warhammer 40k Space Marine. If you throw a grenade at an orc and you hit him in the face, they get stunned, and then it gives just enough time for the grenade to explode right in their face. But like using like throwing weapons like that to stun your enemies.
That priest just killed the stormtrooper with friendly fire.
Oof.
That sounds like a Mechanicus thing, though. Just yeeting
done.
guys. Yeah.
What?
That Mechanicus dude just friendly fired his own stormtrooper there.
You tell by the fact he's on blue flames.
Yeah. Oh shit! What?
Mitch, what did you say? Mitch, what did you say?
Imperial
Tech
forces
priests
have
getting my
come to
plastic
attack,
pistols and
sending
I think I said
reinforcements.
Dabadon a while ago, didn't I?
Everything's been
Dab-
dabbed on.
Dabadon.
Dabadon.
Dabadon the Dabber. I don't know.
Dabadon the Dividing.
Dabadon the spoiler.
Dabadon the
Say-
Yeeton. I don't know.
Say that fucking 10 times fast. Dabadon the spoiler.
Dabadon ya yeet. I don't know.
Dabadon looked
yeah,
upon
no.
the world and saw that it was.
No,
Every day,
dude, no,
every
dude. No, I figured out what my fucking my Dark Heresy character will be. Or Black
Dabadon the
Legion.
spoiler.
Dabadon. No, his name will be Dabadon, and he's a Slaanesh Marine.
Are you joining Dark Heresy, Don?
I might. I have many character ideas, but I'm like, do I just want to be Dab Spooky in it again? But before
He is busy. I feel like he would be busy spreading corruption elsewhere.
Yeah, but the
What you want to do is play as.
no, dude. The thing is, if let's just say this happens before the.
Oh, you could be an
war
Alpha
campaign.
Legion Marine.
No, dude. I could be Yeah. I don't know.
What if
I
you
was
played as Dab Spooky's body?
No. I was thinking like Dab Spooky's like before he was turned into a servo skull.
Or say either before Servo Skull, or you play as his body as a servitor without the head, because the head is busy being elsewhere.
yeah.
So the guys with bombs from Sirius.
I wonder what I would be as a Chaos denizen.
Check the
Don't even
Hillary.
know.
Well, what?
Twitter right now.
Probably some fucking one of the trillions of cultists.
We haven't actually got one of the face cultists.
I don't know.
Very good, but
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, they're good at high levels. They're fucking busted, but
Oh yeah, the horde rules kick in. It's hilarious.
Nah, I'm alright. I'd rather not be a cultist.
Who would win, some cultist boys or the World Eaters on Istvan? Or the the loyal World Eaters on Istvan. Ugh.
Remember when the Alpha Legion just started ambushing loyalists with fucking armor-piercing yeet rounds?
I like the.
You just jumped a guy in the mess hole. That's
You
rough,
dropped the
man.
soap. You dropped the fish.
Dude, who cares? He was probably wanting to die after eating his fucking rations anyway.
There's a lot of weird locations in this game. It's like they wanted to really tell a story here and have this, how the Tau live in their ships, but the graphics just don't quite manage it.
So, are you playing as Tau or are you killing Tau?
As Tau.
As Tau.
We are killing
Who are you?
Imperial
Are you
and
killing
Heritards.
Space Marines and shit? Then?
Yeah.
Dude,
Literally,
my
you kill
favorite-
hordes of Space Marines at the end of this.
Where is this level set? Because there's
Tau
a bunch
ship.
I feel like the Tau is not this strong. That one.
So why is the turret attacking you if it's your
Tower
ship?
definitely not this strong, no less than the fluff. This guy would have died to the Imperial Guardsmen at the start, pretty much,
So
if he was on
aren't the Empire pretty good at defeating the Tau whenever they do fight?
Yes.
Yeah, the
Very
Damocles
much so.
glow.
It's more that the Tau are good at being defeated.
Set on fire.
The thing
No,
about the
it was
Tau,
like-
they're very
No, no.
strong on a tactical level.
Dude, space in the Damocles Gulf on the Damocles Gulf Crusade was literally set on fire.
Yeah. Like, the Tau can be good in certain engagements, but at a war with the Imperium, it's like, it's not even funny because of the size difference between them.
They are incredibly small faction, and they are not used to the concept of total war.
Yeah, the best example of tactics I think you'd be able to give with the Tau is looking at
North Korea.
Looking at how the Farsight enclaves dealt with their orc problem.
Didn't they make a codex for the Farsight Enclaves recently?
Yeah, I think so.
So they fleshed them out a bit more, which I thought was kind of cool.
That's good, that's good.
Yeah. Because the whole point is they're Tau that aren't commies and they believe in more capitalism.
Yeah, and now there's a new faction that just wants to kill everyone.
So we now have the ANCAPs and the ANPRIMs.
Yeah.
Fucking Pine Tree Twitter
Look
will
at
be
this
next.
guy. He's just yeeting with his sword. Left side of that force field.
What were the... Oh.
Look at this guy. What is he doing? There's no one there.
The Emperor will destroy you.
I will dab at this engine and it will be destroyed. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go, actually. Oh, this is bad. I think it's up here.
I feel like it can't be
Oh, no.
healthy to stay near that thing for so long.
It's probably not.
It's a plasma reactor. It'd be fucking
Wait!
serious.
I know what I'm gonna be as Dab Spooky in the Space Marine one. I'm gonna be a fucking tech priest, like a heretic.
Not
priest.
another one.
And then, like, eventually some Inquisitor will take my head
Oh, he
and
didn't
turn it
attack
into
you
a
with his
fucking
sword.
servo skull.
Oh, the same death screen twice in a row. Nice. Oh, this game is great.
What's called? If you play as a fucking
Blue
as a
2 pieces remaining.
as a tech priest, can't you just like back up your fucking memory in like a hard drive somewhere, just in case you die?
They are implants, so you do stuff like have cerebral cortex implants and shit like that.
Just
I
new...
like
Go ahead.
A warsmith in Black Crusade can build things like Helldrakes.
Oh yeah, they can build demon engines. So ritualist is literally a ritualist because there are rituals you have to do to fucking bind the demons to the engines when you construct them in the game. There's detailed ritual rules for that.
Dom,
which is quite nice.
I want to see Dom like plug in a hard drive or whatever to his servo skull, and then it just goes. Your Windows needs to update. You'll be inactive for the next 50 rounds.
Oof.
No, dude. It's just that fucking WebM of Endless Jess going crazy about his Windows about to update, and he only has 12 minutes, and he's rendering something, and he screams, "Fuck you, Obama!"
Oh,
You made me a racist! You made me a racist!
There's another one of these sergeants dabbing.
I have it in my fucking folder, but I don't like put titles on any of my shit, so I don't know which one it is. I have like 3 hours of WebMs that I just go through when I'm high.
You should title them.
Yeah, I should, but
because you
there's
can't really
so
use
many.
them if they're all untitled.
No, there's so many, and I just play them, and just people's reaction to them are like,
Dude, what does that button do? Oh.
I just yeeted them while they were in the reactor, which is hilarious.
Engine room door, and I will open the way to the final.
Wait, isn't that your? You
No.
said that was your ship. Why are you killing?
No, we are Tau on a Tau ship, and these guys are the invaders. They're boarding as the stormtroopers.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Tau using a shotgun, unlikely. To be honest.
Here's the funny thing: all the Imperial weapons are better than most of the Tau weapons, so it's like.
How have you not like? 2 of those bullets surely would have killed you, unless you're wearing like some super
yeah, I
secret
know.
Tau.
I mean, look, I can sponge a plasma pistol, no problem. Apparently, I have shields, but I don't think that's in the lore for normal Fire Warriors. So, unless you have a shield.
Skog, thanks for liking my tweet, epic style, Skog. Appreciate it.
But yeah, Skog, we're playing Fire Warrior, as you can tell if you're actually here.
And we're streaming.
What is he playing in the chat?
Oh god.
Boomer USA.
No.
I haven't heard this.
This just reminds me that I have to be up at like 8 or 9 tomorrow.
Well, sucks to be you.
Well, dude.
I'm gonna drink this Smirnoff right now. I'm gonna get fucking shit-faced.
Dude.
Beers for bread.
Oh shit! Dab Spooky! Look!
What?
It's servo skulls and they're on fire and they stay in the air as they die. Oh.
I don't see them yet. I don't see them yet. Oh,
there they go. That's a comically large explosion for the little skulls.
This is fine.
This game is great. I love this game now.
It's circled around to that level of shit where it's hilarious.
Oh yeah. Okay, I need the orange dab key. Where's the orange key?
We are playing this game correctly. Shit-faced.
Alright, it's through.
Phil, go tweet beers for Brett while you drink that Smirnoff.
You know what I mean.
What happened there? They all yeet themselves.
I don't like the
mustard
virtue
gas.
signal.
Yeah, I know, but it's a good meme.
That was like mustard gas that killed them all. That was creepy.
Admiral Constantine, this is
Yeah.
One of them ripped.
Really low gas.
One of them ripped ass really bad.
Gas. Someone left on the gas.
It's just that one of the crew members in the elevator you're in just taps you on the shoulder. Hey guys, guess what? Nurgle protects. Just rips the fattest fucking.
No, he just goes, guys, did you hear that? Listen. And then he just rips the loudest fart.
That's the sound of me defecting to Nurgle.
Dude, he'd be like a smell marine. Or something like that.
We're mature people.
Like, I don't play Marines a thing. Why aren't there, like, gas Marines?
Oh, no. I've told you this story before. When we played Black Crusade for the first time in the tutorial, one of my buddies was playing a Plague Marine and we were in a bar and he literally farted and it does damage and it set everyone on the bar to hostile. And it started a massive fight. It aggroed everyone in the bar. Because it does like D10 plus something damage to in a blast radius around him, and he's immune to it, and it's like everyone was just like, "Oh, fuck this guy! He's trying to kill us."
Yeah, but wait.
Orange.
He floods his ass with Kojima particles and just queefs out into the surrounding region.
Why were Space Marines in a bar?
It was a chaos thing. Well, it was a chaos campaign, so.
Is alcohol considered like chaos?
Well, it wasn't so much they were there to get wasted, they were just there for the social thing, you know, that's what the Chaos Marines were kind of doing there, so...
Well, there is booze that affects Space Marines, but it's just...
It's basically nuclear fuel or some shit like that.
It's fucking... It's like a movie night for for Chaos Space Marines. It's like, hey, come down to this nice nightclub and let's watch some movies.
Oh yeah, well I literally paid a Slaneshi rogue trader, essentially, which is a pirate prince class that's in the game. And when the bar fight was starting to kick off, I jumped on the bar and like gave an epic speech to tell everyone to, you know, partake in the revelries of, you know, that Slanesh gives. And everyone basically just stole the booze and ran away like most of the normal people.
You guys up for some Slaneshi Netflix and chill?
Oof.
So you're saying we're watching Event Horizon?
No, you say
we're also getting.
So you're saying we are watching, was marathoning the entire works of Lars von Trier.
hiding behind the generator.
I'm really surprised Max von Sydow's not in this game. Like, they had everyone else.
Destroy the energy consoles to bring down the force field.
I know it's insensitive about like the whole Kavanaugh thing, but rather some rape hentai.
Oof.
So okay, so on the playlist I'm listening to, Filthy Frank reading porn titles or porn title rap just came on the playlist.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, I'll link it. It's,
remove the towel.
A couple love anal more than they hate life.
Tech priests are weird because they kind of just look like normal priests and not very techy in this game. They just have a force field. That's the only tech-related thing they kind of have.
Oh, Boomer USA came on, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, missed it, damn it.
Boomer.
Right, time to set what charge it is.
I wish it actually was like Surfing USA.
I do love the logic of just... They're trying to shut down the main reactor, let's blow through our own shields on our own ship to get
As you
our
do.
own reactor.
As you do.
Yeah, I guess the tech priests are that good with Xenos tech, they can just shut us out of our own ship.
Isn't that a bit heretical?
No. I mean, tech priests do study Xenos tech, but they do it on the hush-hush, generally speaking.
Dude, what you should... Oh, dude, yeah, no, Dad Spooky in the heresy thing is going to be a tech priest who has laser eyes, but, like, he installs, like, laser, like, shooting eyes as well, but he has, like, something... He has an implant for intimidation, where he gets those laser eyes. It's like, cease! I could be, like... I could be a tech priest underneath the Inquisitor that is going to be the main enemy, you know.
Oh, apparently Christine Blasey Ford will not pursue further action against Brett Kavanaugh.
Why would she?
Why would she at this point where they've already lost? Why would she care about a fake allegation?
Oh my word, Stu! That gun looks like it's firing like magic.
Yeah, it does. It's the plasma pistol. Oh, I'm surrounded by two of these bitches. Oh. Get fucked. This is so autistic.
It looks like you're fighting a fairy or something.
Oh shit, nigga! It's time for CQC.
This is the one time CQC would conceivably work.
What is happening? This game's good. Just didn't know what to do. This is the best 40k game. You can dab on a tech priest with a shitty katana. Whoa, did you see that? Resistance is useless. Lay down your arms and we will let you live, said the stormtrooper while he was yeeting on tower.
As he lied.
Oh, yeah. You've secured the generators, but now you're urgently needed on the bridge. I wonder why that is.
It's almost as if it's on the other side of the ship.
Because you're the main character in this single-player game?
Yeah, pretty much.
Dude, it's really fascinating how they design their ships in 40k. It's like the engines are as far away as possible from the deck, the bridge. So they have two really long corridors, and that's the only way to get into the bridge and the engineering. And they're like the perfect distance that Space Marines can't throw their grenades that far.
What time is it, by the way?
10:30.
Cool, we have
2:24.
Another hour or so to go yet. We might finish this bit on the ship, actually. On the Tau ship, at least. I've already gone through almost half the game at that point. I'm way better at this game than I thought I would be, to be honest, considering I haven't played this in years. I think I've finished it at least twice, so that's probably why.
Shows how bad it is, really.
Yeah. Although we aren't playing on the hardest, we're playing on like medium, so.
Oof.
Filthy there we go. That was janky.
This vent will lead you directly to a computer core.
It seems like it was made before its actual time. Wasn't it like 2006 or something?
2003.
This would have been a solid 99.
Yeah, this would have been a nice 90s game, honestly, even with its jank and shit.
It feels like a contemporary of like Half-Life 1.
It feels a lot like Half-Life 1 in a weird way, especially this kind of whole generator on the ship area. Like,
Gordon.
Yeah, but does it have the like diegetic gameplay?
Oh no, it has none of the subtle intricacies of Half-Life.
Literally, it's like every time you walk into a room with another tower, they die.
What the hell are these things?
I have no access to the fan controls.
So what are they? Imperial Marines or something? Not Space Marines?
They are stormtroopers, basically.
Oh, right.
Presumably, if they're from the ship, they are naval security. That's what I'm presuming. They don't look like they would typically, but that's lore-wise probably what they are. Naval security are like the elite Imperial Navy troops, basically.
Enable the power
God, I'm glad I never played this game.
Yeah. It was a tenner, like at a supermarket. That's where I got it from.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that's too much.
It is. This should be like £2 on GOG or something.
Stu, are you intoxicated or are you playing?
No, I'm completely sober tonight because I've got work tomorrow. Oh shit, I can. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can replicate that. No, I can't. I could see outside the ship for a minute then.
So, are you unlocking doors through lasers or something?
Yeah, it has a 90s convention where there are keys, like colored keys that you have to collect.
Oh, is it like Doom?
Yeah, which is weird.
Okay. That.
Just repeat the
I'd like to think that the Tau just use freaking colors for their doors. Oh.
Oh boy. Where is everyone? Is everyone still here?
Here.
I am.
No.
Oh,
I'm here.
we're just all a bit chilled out. Okay.
I'm not very chill. I'm dabbing on libtards on Twitter right now. But...
I bet you are.
I would when this has happened. So.
Well, I guess sure is bitter when the same thing that happened in the elections happens all over again. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Goddamn boomers.
I have given you access.
Boomers have been boomed.
Oof.
Oh shit, I've got loads of ammo in this plasma pistol.
You are vilified with the boomers.
Okay.
I feel like you're the most boomer.
Here's the thing.
Here.
The plasma
How am I
guns,
the most boomer person?
Because it's funny to offend you, so I want to call you a boomer.
Plasma gun looks really nice. Like that's quite a nice detail.
Oh, and it works how a plasma pistol actually works, which is with the little flask in the bottom.
Yep.
It's just kind of ruined by the
horribly
fact that a
inaccurate.
Tau is holding it, you know.
Yeah. This
Look on the bright side. It would be very easy to take it off him.
Not in this game, apparently.
Also, I love that. Like, oh, yeah, Tau uses sophisticated pulse weaponry that shoots a very short, controlled pulse of plasma. What does the Imperial plasma gun do? It just spews a fucking wall of plasma.
Yeah, it actually
the
kills
Imperium
people.
of Man literally just has the scorched earth policy for everything.
The Virgin Pulse rifle shoots a very tiny, like 22 like 0.22 or like little shot of plasma goes a long way and is accurate to make up for your shitty eyesight.
Well, it's
the Chad plasma pistol. Pull the trigger, entire room goes blind.
Well, it's like the Stargate scene where, you know, when he's teaching them the P90? This is a weapon of fear, this is a weapon of war. That's basically
the
what it
dumps
is.
50 rounds into center mass.
I really want just the Virgin Fire Warrior versus the Chad Guardsman now. Like, Chad Guardsman is like, you know, willing to die for a cause and shit like that, you know, like a good cause. Or like fucking believes in an actual economic system and stuff.
the Chad plasma pistol, pull trigger, entire room goes blind, first 3 ranks vaporized instantly, rear 8 ranks maimed or killed.
The rest of missing in action.
Carves through intermediary walls and cover, kills people in power armor.
I can't see how a pulse rifle would do much against a space marine.
You gotta remember these are still plasma weapons.
True,
and
yeah.
they are considered very strong in like all the RPGs. Like you need exotic proficiency in some cases to even use them.
They should make a game where you play as Sly Marble.
It'd be a very short game. Oh, they already made that game. It's called Prototype.
And the soundtrack just needs to be him yelling at different pitches. like the Doom soundtrack, except all of it is just
as your style meter builds, you get more layers of him screaming.
Just ends up being like a boomer name or something.
Elevator usage is now restricted.
No,
Sly Marbo is not a boomer.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
He does not drink Monster, and he does not use a sit lawnmower. I'm
pretty sure
when he wants grass cut, he just looks at it, and it's gone.
Uh-oh.
I nearly yeeted myself then.
Oh shit, you shot a grenade.
Yeah, and it bounced.
That was a boomer moment.
Yeah.
Oh, Mitch, stop using the word boomer like that.
I am going to wind you up with it.
Oh, shit.
You need to move on.
You need to move on.
Getting away with this.
Sam Boomer Hyde. Sam Bide? I don't know. Bam
I
Bide?
cannot help you anymore. My voice is tired.
Oh, Lozzie, I just changed your name because I'm having a mandatory Halloween theme institution in this chat, so there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, was it you that said witch?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. It took me a while to figure it out though, because I didn't know.
It was the easiest thing.
I didn't realise it was Halloween this month. Because I was so busy working, I was like, "Oh, it's Halloween."
The only holiday worth fucking celebrating at this point.
True.
Well, I'm a good Christian boy, so I like me some Christmas and some Thanksgiving.
Isn't Thanksgiving more secular than religious?
Well, it's got
Easter
religious
is the
connotations.
other religious one, though.
It's got
Christmas
religious
Eve.
connotations because it's kind of like very nuclear family-esque.
It's the same armory room model we've seen before.
I think you could argue it's extended family.
Well, yeah, no, but I mean, a nuclear family still has.
It matches the thrust of modern, like, of the kind of Puritan era that produced it.
Mm-hmm.
And also, there's like football and shit, and that's pretty
Hey, buddy.
Christian.
It's safe.
I guess.
I've dabbed on all the Imperials. Come out the shower now. Okay, fuck off. Fine then.
Oh, for the greater good.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh, that's so many.
What did he say?
Zote has just put so many Mike Pence.
Why are there red boys in the fucking... I guess they were like, well, we can't have all the Imperial Guardsmen the same colour. We'll just make one red.
That sword animation is retarded.
Yeah, it's just one of the stupidest things in the game.
I think it's different from the PS2 version because I vividly remember how it looked on PS2, and it was this enormous fucking like vision obstructing effect.
Okay, which one's the captain?
I mean,
whoever talks to you, right?
No, none of these are talking.
The captain is dead.
Look at me, I'm the captain now.
It's kind of odd how the Tau are like so not liked in the fact that they only use ranged weapons, but when you're trying to keep yourself safe, ranged weapons are kind of the way to go.
Oh yeah, I mean they're doing exactly
but
what
they're gay.
Here's the thing, they are doing exactly what they're suited for physiologically, so but
It doesn't stop them being fake and gay.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just it's considered gay and like very masculine.
Being gay is gay.
There is the case
Kill
that
all
you
aliens.
need to shit. There's also the case that you need to shit on anything that isn't the Imperium for the meme. So I mean,
Also, every single weapon they have that is smaller than like heavy weapons is complete garbage.
One of the
Space Marines are here. Wait, are they?
Space Marines would not be that easy to take out.
I would argue that you don't start getting decent weapons in the Tau until you hit like at least stealth suit.
Wait, are they Space Wolves?
Oh fuck! They're Raptors. They are successor of the Ravens Guard.
Ah, right.
And that is a terrible
You
check.
mean the one with the one with the very very emo person?
Oh, Corax, yeah. That's the one.
It's Corax.
The Raptors were the attempt to replenish their numbers. And halfway through the experiment, this is maybe I shouldn't spoil it. This is a more heresy book. So. Basically, some shit happened, and a load of them got mutated. So the remnants that weren't mutated formed the Raptors chapter.
What? And they're considered okay? They're not.
Yes, they were actually better than some of the Marines because of the new process they were trying.
Oh.
Not Primaris level, but they were kind of like in between.
You know what would be interesting? If what they did for the story for 40k would be if they took it so somehow Crawl found out about the Raven Guard, that chapter. Yeah, the chapter you talk about. It'd be cool if he heard about that process, and then that's how he worked off from there. Which would be going from something that the Emperor said himself, like he gave Corax those like that information, like so he knew how to make them better, but he just didn't make them better. Like he could have made Space Marines better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he put
Corax
all
or
this in
Sigorak?
for a reason. No, the Emperor.
Any of y'all mind if I complain about Twitter for a sec?
Go.
Say no more.
Go ahead.
Right. This bitch. Alright.
This bitch.
Right, so I'm having an argument because I tweeted the thing that I put in the chat a while ago, and this person's like, why is this a good thing? And right. Here I quote. As far as, so you guys know about the 4th of July thing, and people have been saying that the 4 F's before 4th of July is somehow like him admitting sexual assault.
What?
Right.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's retarded, right? So here, right. As far as I know, the 4 F's each stand for a thing to make up something pretty nasty. Find them, feel them, fuck them, forget them. It's like, he extended the word 4th in 4th of July. Where the hell did you get this?
Niggas whom stuff.
I'm
just going to call them delusional because they obviously won't listen to reason.
How did they find you?
Because I put hashtags in my tweet.
Right, turns out grenades are the way to kill Space Marines quickly with no fuss.
Yep, that's usually the way.
One of the enemy.
Wait.
There we go.
Yeah, people always seem to forget that grenades are a great way to clear out a squad.
Somebody insert that quote from Hardcore Henry.
Which
about
quote is
grenades. The one about grenades. Oh yeah, if you can't see them, but you can hear them, you can probably grenade them. There you go.
Yeah. Hardcore Henry is like it's lessons to live by.
It's Doom, but live action.
Dude,
As I drink vodka and eat Swiss roll with a spoon.
Does Henry actually talk in it, or is he a silent protagonist? I don't know how that
He's
works.
a silent protagonist, but one time he writes easy on a wall.
How does that even work?
Okay, he
writes it in his own blood.
Wait, have you not seen Hardcore Henry?
I think Skunk's back on Twitter, is he? Oh,
Here's a
no,
rundown. In the opening, he's getting a bunch of cybernetics fitted because he got very badly injured. They don't get around to installing his vocal cords.
So it's an actual in-universe explanation for Cybertanks, which is pretty cool.
Mitch, have you not seen Hardcore Henry?
Not
He is
yet.
silent, but he does
you
communicate.
libtard, Mitch. You are a libtard.
I will see it soon. Give me a chance.
I'd rather just play with Deadpool.
I watched it again. I watched it again the other day with my friend.
I'll allow it.
Okay. Saw it. That was the first time I saw it.
No less, I'll allow it.
We're going to dab on the Imperials on their own vessel now, as you will soon see in the cutscene.
I'm gonna try to like talk about Twitter less because I feel
Ah,
like
Brian Blessed!
I'm ruining the vibe here.
I'll allow it.
Yes, you are. Free.
There's nothing more heretical than anime versions of 40k. I'm sorry.
No, but they're so cute.
But it's heresy.
They're so cute.
Would that be heresy? Like, if it's anime but it's pro-emperor, is that heresy?
So we're saying is fucking Hawan arts heresy. You know, Hawan exterminators, or however you pronounce that.
Okay, the captain died, apparently. Oof.
Are you the captain now?
Apparently so.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
Alright. Cutscene time!
Okay, so we have to write the 40k anime. What's the story?
You have a member from all the races in a group, and they have to have little tiny skirmishes and such, and they all have to deal with their own little racist jargons, but no one else understands them.
Here's the rundown. Here's what you do for an anime for 40k. It's girls and panzer, but it's all the different races in their different like vehicles in
Yes.
super heavies.
Yes.
And Titans and shit.
Okay.
Please.
Let me move, game. Okay, thank you.
Cease.
Yeah. Have I still got my bowler? Yes.
Puma USA.
Case, no, don't use the heretical. No. Case, no. Case, please. He's just dabbing on everyone with a bolt gun. Case, please.
What's your spicy? I love the voice acting. It's so derpy in places.
Be on your guard.
Be on your guard.
Point blank is one of the bolt guns, the roughest thing in the world.
Listen to the screams. Because you
Like point blanking someone with a fucking RPG, pretty much.
Oh.
Yep.
That guy just got gimped. What are these? Auto cannons on a ship? I guess they're point defense.
Oh no, those are Hydra flak batteries.
Alright, so yeah, okay. Yeah.
Stu, are you in space right now?
Yes.
Or is there like an airfield?
Yeah, look at that.
Or are you wearing a helmet or some shit?
I'm wearing a helmet, so.
Okay.
Yeah. As you can see.
Because there are games from this time period where people just walk around in space without helmets and it's just kind of not explained.
Oh, like Quake.
I need no jetpack, only my own
stuff
hate.
like that. Yeah.
You just see Sly Marbo and somehow you can hear his screams through space.
Honestly, it's funnier if it's completely silent. You can see him physically screaming.
Can someone explain the screaming? Is this like a meme?
Yes.
Sly Marbo likes to scream.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's basically that, you know the Dawn of War trailer, Mitch?
Mhm.
The first one, you know, where
The sergeants like
screaming.
yell.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
ridiculous. But everyone's like, yeah, that's just Slime Marbo when he screams. Where the fuck do I go now? Oh. Oh, I nearly shot my own Tau Buddy again.
That's a meme? I didn't know that became a meme.
It's a
Listen to the
40k
theme of
meme.
Slime Marbo.
It's just a meme.
Just a meme.
It's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank. Okay, where do I go now?
Dude, our voices are really quiet in your stream, but that's probably for the best.
I've turned them up.
Yay!
I turned you all up because this game's audio is fucking loud, even at the second lowest setting.
This is so sad.
Because when it's at the first lowest, I can't hear the game, basically. So, because there isn't a bar, it's just varying degrees of volume. It's the worst kind of volume slider.
I like it when there's like games where the lore thinks of shit that you wouldn't think of at first. Like how you not only need to have oxygen in space, but you need to like heat yourself up and shit.
Apparently there's an XCOM 2 voice pack, and it has "ah" in it. Somebody made it.
It replaces every single voice with that.
Oh,
Every single one is just a Slime Marbo screaming, I have that voice pack.
I didn't even know he had a name.
God damn it. Whoa! That was the worst voice line. Fighting confirmed.
Fighting confirmed.
Wow. Instead of saying target engaged or something like that makes more sense.
Xenos confirmed.
Yeah, Xenos sighted would be a cool one to know. Fighting confirmed.
Oh my gosh, this voice pack is great.
When did that become a meme?
I'll look it up. Oh, my voice is shut.
Is the stream okay, by the way, Norse? I know we've been going for 2 hours now, so it's a bit late.
Here, let me close the Slime Marbo video, and then...
I think it's been okay so far, so...
I want to go buy a big, huge cake.
Cape?
Cake.
No, don't buy cake. Go to
yeah,
the-
it's good, Stu.
Alright,
Okay, Slime Marbo memes began 9 months ago.
It was quiet for me because I had my Google Chrome at like 15 volume.
The way to tell is basically what it sounds like through my headset, so it's usually fine.
Oh.
Everybody likes Stu's stream to dab on libtards.
Can we get 50 likes to dab on all libtards to ever exist?
If this video gets 50 likes, Brett Kavanaugh will dab on Blasey Ford.
If we get 100 likes, Kavanaugh will launch the Great Crusade.
Kavanaugh is the new pope.
No.
Correction, ecclesiastical minister.
Yeah.
You know,
Correction,
I could see
high
Mike,
ecclesiarch.
Yeah.
dude, I think if Mike Pence became pope, his eyes would actually start glowing.
So wait, hang on. So if Trump is the god emperor, what's Pence? Gulliman?
Malcador.
Malcador.
The Situlite, yeah.
Malcador.
Which makes
John
sense because
McCain.
Malcador was just
You're
like
here.
the chief
Or
of
not John
justice
McCain.
and shit like that.
That face when you don't know the 40k lore, but you remember that Malcador
Malcador,
He's the real nigga.
Oh wait, no, Kavanaugh the hero. I said that earlier as well.
So what's Jeff Sessions?
Dude, wait, guys.
High reclusiarch Kavanaugh.
Sly Marbo is just based Stickman.
No, base Stickman is just Sly Marble.
I'll tell you something that you can't unsee once you've seen it. The grenades in this game kind of look like hockey pucks. They're just throwing.
You're playing as Fuse.
Playing against bloody Canadians.
No wonder you've been shooting your allies so much.
By the way, you should get the Space Marine game, Nollis, and we'll play that, and because there's a horde mode that's co-op where you just.
Oh, do you mean the one where you kill the
orcs and shit? Yeah.
Oh, the orcs? I was talking about the Tyranids.
Oh, that's the Deathwing, yeah.
Because I bought that, and then I made it so my computer could actually run it, and then everyone was done playing it by then.
We could probably try it again at some point, but it's such a janky game to try and play through.
It's so fun, though.
Yeah.
When my computer's running it, anyway.
Oh yeah, the servitors now. There we go. And they all have shotguns, as far as I remember.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Wrong. That's yet now.
Yeah.
Dude, why are you playing pro-Tau propaganda?
Filthy communism on my stream.
Dude, don't you know that communism equals Darv?
Equals heresy in the eyes of the Imperium, yeah.
Communism.
I wish this was an Imperial Guard game. I would like it a lot more. But
Actually, never mind. In this universe, communism doesn't equal starve because you can't starve if you're dead.
Then again, if this was an Imperial Guard game, we wouldn't be fighting all these guards and wouldn't have their wonderful voice acting.
Yeah.
Run away! Kill him! Heretic.
I just love the whole no activity. Fighting confirmed. It's quiet.
It's quiet. It's quiet.
Yeah.
It's quiet.
And they just keep saying it repeatedly because they don't have enough voice lines to use. Well, they did, but I get they just didn't use them for some reason. Yeah.
So, are you like blowing up the ship or something, Stu?
Yeah, we're blowing up all the point defenses, I guess, so more Tau can invade or something. That's what I'm presuming the goal is.
Wait, are you on their ship now?
Yeah, this is the Imperial
Ah.
ship, so... Okay. So... Oh, they said it at the same time!
It's quiet.
It's quiet.
Oh, mouth bowler. No. Oh, fuck! It's time to go. Yep, there we go. Dabbed. I love the fact that the game gives you a melee weapon just for the fuck of it. It is kind of necessary though, because there are certain situations where you just have no ammo left.
You just gotta go Sly Marble mode.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
There we go, Sabaton.
Is that? Oh, look at this! That is a blue screen in 40k.
Oy vey.
That's funny.
Oh, this game is super jank.
We don't even have that these days.
No.
Dude, I've been getting a blue screen every day, how do you know?
You need to cleanse the machine spirit out, Nollis, and pray to it and apologize.
Dude, how do I
Well,
do that?
I mean, dust the fucking thing.
I've dusted it so
like
many
some
times,
incense.
Bill. That hasn't worked. I've dusted it more than once.
Dude, light the incense, do the prayers, it'll work.
Dab on the
Fine.
Jews. I mean the liberals. The liberals.
What's the difference?
Oof.
A
Demonetized.
liberal is just a person who's being paid by the Jews. I mean, come on.
We're just demonetized now, mate.
Oh my god. Can I survive?
A Jew is just a liberal without being paid.
6 Gorillion dabs.
I love how I'm just dabbing on the raptors right now. Just eating a whole tactical squad, but circle
See a
straight.
black hole open? Oh no, that's just some background explosion.
Oh god, there's so much.
Are you killing salamanders right now?
No.
No.
Raptors, they're called these
Okay.
ones, yeah.
Either way, this
6
is...
Gorillion dabs. Of course, those numbers are probably exaggerated, if not a complete hoax.
Dude. To be honest, there have probably been at least 6 Gorillion dabs today.
Shouldn't Space Marines be a lot quicker than that? Aren't they meant to be?
Yes.
Yeah, this game makes it easy for the player.
No, all the Dawn of War games make
it
them look...
propaganda.
Yeah, but all the Dawn of War games, all the Space Marine games, stuff like that, make them look dead slow and clunky when they're not supposed to be. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like that armor's nothing more than just like a knight's armor. Like it doesn't affect
Space
them at
Marines
all.
should be at least like 50% faster than they're depicted in, like, you know, Dawn of War 2, for example. I'd say
How fast can Space Marines run on like Earth gravity?
Because their armor,
like
armor
I'm saying,
power.
like
Their armor
faster
is
than
power.
cheetahs. Faster than cheetahs, or like.
If you watch the Space Marine game and when you see Titus sprint, that's fairly accurate. Maybe a tad slower, but.
Are they faster than Eldar without armor?
No.
No, Eldar are fast boys.
What, even without a Space Marine armor?
some books put the Space Marines at running at around 40 to 50 miles an hour.
Pretty fast.
Fucking imagine that truck hitting into you, though.
I'd rather not.
How fast would a Terminator be able to run?
Not very. Mainly just because of the mass of the armor. So.
Yeah, but he'll never tire.
Yeah.
Okay, someone crunch the numbers. Running by Deathwatch RPG rules, a Blood Angel Space Marine can run at approximately 736.4 kilometers per hour. They crunch the numbers, and apparently...
Okay. Some weird shit's happening. They just got dabbed on, and they said stuff's coming out of the walls, apparently. The Imperials were saying. What could that be, I wonder, Fritz?
Okay, so another person crunched the numbers. The official, apparently the officially derived ruling is 21 kilometers an hour at a marathon pace. They can do that for 20. They can run that like 21 kilometers an hour for 20 hours before they start to tire.
How fast do the humans run? I thought we were about...
At a sprint, they can run at 85 kilometers an hour.
Wow. What about humans, normal humans? What's the fastest we've ever run?
I don't know.
The fastest we've ever run is like 28 miles per hour, maybe 30.
Yeah,
like
so shouldn't they be like double that, quadruple that?
No, because it's more about endurance, my man.
Oh, right, okay.
Also,
humans
humans
cap out about 40 miles per hour.
And you would tire out really quickly, whereas the Space Marine could keep that up for long.
And that would be faster than Usain Bolt, who is capped at 28 miles per hour. 40 miles per hour is the limits of human
Space
endurance.
Marines can run faster than black men? Damn.
Dude, look, more cheese and bread this time. Also,
oh, that's some nice looking cheese, dude.
Look at all these pictures. They're just everywhere.
Look at these JPEGs.
This is a surprisingly wholesome food area.
Why is this kitchen so
it almost doesn't look like 40k, and then you just see the big skull on the door.
It looks like they had a design team, and they had a special guy in here. How about you design a kitchen while we do the rest of it? Okay. Yeah, I put some cheese on it.
And one loaf of bread. There was some cheese earlier in the prison, just one solitary plate of cheese on the officer's desk or something. The Imperials are a devious enemy.
How would you get cheese in this universe?
Grots, aren't they the cows?
Yeah, Grots milk.
Yeah.
Oh, are there pastures and shit on the ships?
Yeah, but dude, they aren't cows. What they have is giant reptiles.
Yep.
Drill them.
Yeah. God, this game, man.
Oh yeah. It's coming through.
It'd be funny if you turned around and that tower guy just got yeeted.
Yeah.
We won, Fire Warrior.
These are some really nice beds for an Imperial ship for the regular people to sleep in.
You know what? I've often wondered that they're a bit too high advanced for just candles, right?
Well, I
Surely.
was expecting bunks for them all to double up in, but no, they get their own little bed.
They only have one toilet, and they make you all go at the same
Why would they
time.
be using candles? Unless they're just doing it for aesthetics, but I don't know.
That's literally probably the reason.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh, actually,
Double be on your guard.
Actually, I'm pretty sure. Well, yeah, I remember reading on the Huayan thing that a lot of the people who lived at like the bottom of the hive viewed like sunlight as essentially holy, and like sunlight was something you would worship, and it's like the emperor's creation or some shit.
Yeah, sunlight worship.
And so in down there they were like industrial light was kind of just not like that, but they would have candles and shit, and if you had a candle you had to like, or you would usually worship it and stuff. Like they'd have temples where they'd have like a candle at the
right
helmet.
there.
The Emperor would be shocked if he saw that.
Trivia for you, that is the box art of the 3rd edition starter set 40k that had Black Templars and Dark Eldar.
I had that.
I remember
set.
that.
Yeah.
See, I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know
I think-
anything
I
about
think we had that
the.
as well.
I don't know any of the important lore, but I know what candles are there for. So I mean, I wonder
Also,
if
is
they're
that,
scented.
is that Blood Angel? Yes. Fake? No, that's. It's got a lion on his shoulder pads. Huh. Don't know what that is. Dom, is there a chapter that's all red with a cream patch that has a lion?
It's
rather
like Barbo.
Have you seen what Sly Marble looks like, my man?
Get Mitch an image of the model.
I will do this.
Yeah. It's
like
literally just a
fucking
cat.
space. That's legitimately like Space Crusade era artwork.
Yeah. This was an old game. He's
Dude,
basically
this
just
is-
Rambo Sly
Dude,
Marble.
this is Sly Marble. He's not actually a space marine. He's just a normal troop.
He is Rambo in 40k essentially.
You need a key for this door.
You
And
need a
he's an
key for
ugly-
this door.
And he is an ugly piece of shit.
Okay, where do I get the key from?
The particular picture you chose is so haunted looking.
I know. It's weird.
It's the eyes.
Yeah. And the fact you can't see any of the whites of the eyes.
I keep forgetting to loot the corpses of the stormtrooper sergeants to get their keys.
Excellent. You have located the key.
Yes, I did. Fucking Fire Warriors. Oh god. It never gets old.
We part company here, trooper. Our orders are to defend this area.
Wow. This guy's pussy. He's gonna sit here and defend this area for the greater good. Wow. Fine with me. Are you all still there?
Yep.
Good.
Yeah, I just don't want to talk over people.
No, it's fine. No, everyone's just having a bit of a lull by the sounds of it. Oh, this is where they dispose of certain waste, shall we say?
Undesirable.
Look at this room. The final.
Just go through that one that's opened up, my man. Should be safe.
Servitor's fucking. Did you hear the servitor's death yell there? It's just when they die.
I'm not listening to the audio because I don't want to hear what I said.
Yeah,
repeated.
no, that's fair enough. I've been saying to people, just listen to it like a really low volume, so it's not cross-talking.
It's at a volume where I can hear an explosion every once in a
To
while.
be fair, the
and
game's
you're
audio's so loud,
really-
you'll probably pick it up, like, still.
Yeah, I can hear explosions sometimes, and I can hear your voice, like, really muffled.
That's fine.
Oh man, I hate my voice.
So how's
Me
the
too.
Kavanaugh thing going? Is he everyone
I mean, oh, I haven't been checking Twitter because I've been watching your epic stream.
Oh yeah. What time is it, by the way? Because I might.
It's 11 p.m.
It's 3:04.
We'll see how far we go. I'll probably cut this short at some point because I'm getting a little burned out.
I feel like this is a cursed image.
Use your wits. The enemy are monitoring.
Oh, this is bullshit. This is a stealth section. I forgot about this.
Good luck, Case.
Oh, so alright, guys. So I asked how they got that from 4th, and I asked them if they're delusional, and they just said, oh, it's slang. Because, you know, find them, feel them, fuck them, forget them. That's well-known slang, guys.
I inquire as to how they know slang from 35 fucking years ago. Or is it 34? Or is it 36? We can never really get a direct figure.
Right, I'm going to reply. Who uses that slang? Who uses it at 16? Please stop pulling shit out of your ass.
Or cite your sources.
I mean, why? Why would you do such a thing?
Nullis, you are a good boy for dabbering on the libs. This is good.
I must stress that we are doing this ironically.
No, I'm not being ironic. I don't like this person.
Oh yeah, that is sincere. But there's a layer of irony in there somewhere.
Person.
It's like Raspberry Ripple. There's a fucking layer. There's a ribbon of irony.
Like, the people who, when there were 8 different interruptions of the vote where people were just shouting shit. Like, it's ridiculous.
2 grenades.
Oh, now, I love that. I get to hear myself repeat that out in stews.
Oh, fuck! The shield doesn't protect you from full damage, which makes sense, I suppose. But...
Haven't you died twice and both times have been to fall damage?
Yeah, I think. No, I died a 3rd time to the Marines that first battle, but then I got dabbed on them after that.
They are shielded. Use your wits. The enemy are monitoring our radio frequency.
At least the checkpoint's moderately okay here.
Good luck, Case.
Alarm immediately stops after Space Marine dies.
Been an eventful few days.
Ricky Berwick is sending reply tweets to Donald Trump, and it's like a good meme. Y'all know who Ricky Berwick is, right?
No.
He's that dude who's severely deformed and makes memes.
Oh,
oh, that guy.
Here, I'll get a picture of him. This
quite
handsome gentleman.
Right. Try to remember how you get through this bit. Ah, there we go.
I gotta stop because I feel like I'm ruining the mood.
Oh, it's alright. I think everyone's just a bit tired at the minute, so I wouldn't worry too much, so...
No, so I haven't got enough booze in me to get past my power limiters.
Power limiters. Bill, how much booze do you have to drink to tweet #beers for Brett?
I don't drink beer though.
Okay, but how much booze do you have to tweet that anyway?
How much you got?
I mean, in my house. I think we have like...
Timely fashion.
I think we have like a few beers and maybe some wine. My family doesn't really drink.
I have some stout, but you have to come here first.
I ain't drinking stout. That stuff will make me fat.
Well, you're not, dude. You're not that overweight. Like, honestly.
I just hide it well.
Yeah. Bill,
Nah,
you.
Like, don't worry about it.
Oh, this is cancer.
And if you were in America, I mean, you'd be considered skinny. So.
He wouldn't be considered skinny.
Yes, you would.
because-
Lozzie, have you even been to America?
I live in America. He wouldn't
This
be
is
considered
America.
skinny.
This is America.
He'd be considered okay. He'd be considered pretty
Well,
good.
it depends on
but
where
not
he lives.
skinny.
Dab on the stealth section.
So I don't. Why don't you just shoot these big lasers?
They're shielded.
Yeah, it's so cancerous. There's no real justification for it as well because they don't look shielded.
The one weapon ship is a bolt gun.
Hold on. Once again, friendly fire from the Tetris. Oh, come on, it's on.
There was actually.
Come here, motherfucker.
There was actually something really wholesome that came out of this, though, because one of the Republican senators abstained her vote because there was a Democrat senator who wanted to be at his daughter's wedding at the day of the thing, so she abstained to make it even, so that no votes were lost, so that he could go to his daughter's wedding, and that's pretty wholesome right there.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're not completely...
Wholesome gang. Yeah, there's still some humanity.
Like, we're 90%...
For now.
Well, no, not 90%. Because, right, we did win, but it's scary that we were only 2 votes off. To me.
Alright, back to good old dabbing on the Imperials.
Ugh.
I'm not sure when a good place to cut this would be because this whole area is kind of long. We're just going through Imperial shit.
Oh, you gotta beat the game.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, beat the game in one sitting.
I mean, I could have done that if it started earlier, but I don't know how badly I'll do in the Chaos section.
Stu, if you beat the game, I will make another account and subscribe to your YouTube on it.
I'm surprised how much I've been speedrunning through this, to be honest.
Oh my gosh, hold on. Stu, you have 420 subscribers.
Nice. Good.
Yo!
Weed Lamau.
Secret of the universe is unlocked.
So what's called? I was thinking about earlier on. In 40k, there's this really interesting little detail that I noticed.
For you.
They always whenever they're talking, they have like different names for things. Like a data slate, like is pretty much an iPad.
Yeah.
Like a tablet or a phone or something like that. It's really weird. Like, and they call coffee recap.
Yeah.
Don't they?
Yes, they do.
Recap is it varies by region. Sometimes it's coffee, sometimes it's Red Bull, sometimes it's corpse parts in water.
Jesus.
Well, it's described as regimental reclamation, which can mean many things.
Yep.
So it could literally just be bio-liquid from corpses.
It could be mechanically reclaimed caffeine. Suck the fucking caffeine from this buttock sweat.
Wait.
Look at this.
Don't they call cigarettes glow sticks?
Yep. And Amasec is there's a master list of all different items of food and drink. And Amasec, I believe, is kind of brandy.
Stu, since you got 420 subscribers, you have to beat the game as a subscriber special.
This is a subscriber reward.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't have 420 anymore. Muhahaha.
Lozzie, you piece of shit. Somebody subscribe to his channel right now.
I already am.
Oh. Somebody make another account and subscribe with him.
We have to make it so he stays at 420 from now on.
Oh shit, that was a bad spawn in as well.
No, because we gotta get him to we gotta get him to 1488 and 1776 and all that.
Oh yeah. Comments again. Yeah.
1488 will commence again.
I'll hizzle my nizzle.
I have an army of 50. I have an army of 60 million subscribers.
6 gorillion.
I have 50. I have 50,000 subscribers. You can't ignore me anymore. That's funny.
Oh, this is like the Star Wars
Stu, jump.
of Shaft, yeah, where the Emperor got eaten. Or where Luke fell down.
It's no use, Anakin.
It's where Darth Maul got down.
419.
Ozzy, I already got the screenshot. You've lost.
To be fair, I want to see if we can get to the bit where Chaos is first introduced tonight. And then...
God, is everybody in this bloody game?
Yeah.
Tyranids were mentioned.
Look how bottomless that thing is.
Monster Demon.
An escort of Space Marines.
That thing is as bottomless as Grun's mom, honestly.
Oh, First Marine!
I just love
You think she has no ass?
Okay, this eagle has
I'm either
one...
saying that she has no ass or that it's very,
The
very...
Aquila has one black eye and then no eye on the right hand side. Oof.
Chaos!
Ooh.
Chaos.
It looks like an Aquila with a googly eye, to be honest.
Oh shit, we're in the engine rooms. There'll be many tech priests about, probably. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Oh, that was a nice gib, that servitor's.
Gib.
Oh, another Marine.
So apparently I'm not stalking fast enough in my job.
Oh, stalking fast?
Stalking or stalking?
Stalking.
Okay.
I'm not doing it fast enough apparently. It's
So
sad
did your manager just say, "Yeet dab, stalk faster, get good, scrub"?
No. He had
Yes, Barnes and
the
Noble gamers.
he had the one of the other managers tell me that no, you're not stalking fast enough, and it's like, but I'm trying so hard. I only have this audiobook on because everyone else has audiobooks, and I feel like a complete butthead for not having one. Ugh. She's like, no, I don't care about
got
that.
so far, but in the end,
But in the end,
no, I don't
Stop
care.
faster.
I'm trying to stalk faster. It's just.
so hard.
Oh, this is horrific.
But
right
in
now.
the end, nobody gives a shit.
Crawling.
Oh no! I almost
Did
did
you die
that.
again?
I almost did it as well. With 3 Marines just tried to yeet me around the corner.
Hey, Nullis.
Yeah.
Nullis.
What?
Crawling in my crawl.
I could do that.
Please?
Nullis.
I don't want. Hold on.
I'm gonna go for a slash VOD.
Oh, Urban Dictionary against Kavanaugh. And this bitch just used Kavanaugh. Just use the definition for it. An Urban Dictionary. It's like,
You could just make your own and say that.
Urban Dictionary is made by random jackasses on the internet. It's not a cited source.
No, but Kavanaugh's cool.
No, he's an old suit, but he is an old suit, but it's not as bad as the suits on the other side. So
I just still can't believe it. I'm trying so hard at that job, and it's like, you're not stalking fast enough, by the way. It's early in the morning.
I already have problems thinking straight.
Regroup and think gay.
Wow, I'm getting so clutch with these kills and raids.
Wait, thinking gay will help?
Yep.
Oh no. then I'll never be able to get better.
What is with these stock sound effects as I go up building?
Data transferring. I've sent the data for tactical analysis. Your activities within the enemy ship are providing useful data. We now have full schematics.
You are the only fire warrior to successfully dab on the enemy. This is useful data. Okay. What's next? I think this is the sniper section next, if I remember. And the game crashes once again.
Wait, did you have to restart the game?
Yeah, Lozzie, sometimes the game crashes when it loads the next level. It does it 80% of the time. Yeah. I also have to... I have to change the audio level as well every time, because the game resets it. Getting this game is a pay to work is a pain in the ass on a modern system.
You are close to the bridge. If we can take the Imperial Admiral hostage, we can force a truce. Your task is to locate and
my cat's snoring.
As soon as the level begins, voice lines from the stormtroopers. What you spicing?
Karen's always been my favorite on SpongeBob.
Who?
Karen.
Okay, the question is, do I give up the bolter or take an Exodus rifle for this section?
Was Karen the whale?
No. Karen's the whale's name is Pearl. No, I'm saying Karen. You don't know Karen?
I probably would, but I don't remember.
One moment, I'll look her up for you.
No, I can do it. Oh, yeah, that Karen. Okay.
She's my favorite. Love her. She's best waifu. The best waifu to have ever came out of SpongeBob.
Meh.
What? You don't think Karen's amazing?
I mean, Karen is okay, but Plankton is, he's pretty gay.
Sure, Plankton's pretty gay, but he's not legit gay because he has a wife.
I don't know. It's a computer, though, so technically...
The computer identifies as female and was programmed as female.
But that's pretty gay in itself right there.
Are you saying computers designed and programmed to be a gender is gay?
I'll get back to you.
I think you'll find that if anything is a gender binary, it's computers.
Do computers have the big gay question mark?
Can one computer be in love with another computer of the same binary?
These are deep questions right here on this Firewar stream.
I personally would have to say no, because the male outlets do not go in with other male outlets. You have to have male and females because just
I like
physically...
how you were trying to calculate for bullet time when you were shooting them with the sniper, even though this game is too old.
I know, it doesn't have it. It's like, wow. This game is so low tech. Yeah, you literally just point it straight at them and it works. I'm too used to these hyper-realistic modern FPS.
Like the most that the physics engine does in this game is make guts bounce everywhere and make grenades bounce back at you.
Also, okay, science question. Are these... Okay, there's no window here. So, this whole area is in the void, yet there's a wooden table there. And it's not floating around. I guess the void shields provide fucking
It could
gravity.
be that it's, like, bolted to the ground.
It just seems like pointless to have a room like
Is
this
there a
out
flame?
in the hole. There is no flame. All these are electric, so that's fine.
Also, if you're standing on the ground without floating around, then I'd say that gravity is probably being protected somehow.
I think there's artificial gravity due to the void shields, because these barrels aren't floating around. In fact, nothing's floating around, really.
They also didn't want to have to do that to the physics engine of this old-ass game.
If this old 2003 game. Also, where's the blue key? I must have missed it.
What year is
Bill,
this from?
check out this video.
2003, I believe.
Check out this video that I just posted.
No, it's not that old.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh, I love this video! Dom, this video's in, like, multiple meme playlists that I have created. Good shit.
A yeeted marine. Oh, fuck.
Dom, I just posted that, damn it.
Just did what?
I posted that spaghetti shit, like...
Oh no, we're looking through all of Dom's favorites.
No, this is just on Twitter right now. My favorites.
Yeah, I got it
are
from
somewhere
Twitter
else.
too.
Alright, well, okay, I'll just go through my likes on Twitter. I'm fucking liable. Oh, did you get my entire favorites playlist?
Yeah.
Enjoy. There's some good shit on that.
Saved.
I'm fucking liable. I'm fucking liable. Oh god, let's see what's at the
Dude,
bottom.
a lot of these are already in my memes playlist.
Allow me to fix this game's drab soundtrack.
This game doesn't have a soundtrack.
It's about to.
Oh,
do you have the ASDF movie in this playlist, Dom? Is it
Yes, I do.
2007?
And I also have the intro to Jackie Chan Adventure.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because that show was fucking good. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, dude, this fucking Metallic Knights full music video with fucking, like, stickmen fighting and Linkin Park in the background. And it was uploaded from years ago, and it's it's like hype shit from when I was fucking...
You know
like,
how people make, like, the videos going through the important videos playlist, shit like that. I'm gonna, when Stu is done live streaming, I'm going to start a live stream on my channel where I watch your favorites.
Okay, God, oh God, oh God! Okay, well there's no porn on it. That's only on Twitter.
There is I did see something about weird anime porn and why you should watch it or something in your playlist, so I mean...
Probably.
Can we discuss how the track Breaking the Habit is unironically a banger?
Yeah. What do you think of these faces?
That's a nice face. That's a very square individual.
Square.
Square boy.
So what do you think of this game, Mitch, now that you've seen it in old school?
It is both way worse than and way better than I remember it.
It's really not something I'd want to play.
It looks like
one should have to
decent
play
fun.
this. This is why I'm playing.
It looks like decent fun. I mean,
There are worse games you could play, but it's far.
I mean, like, it's not as
Like
good
Haze.
as it's not as good as classics like Garfield card, but I mean,
I mean, nothing's better than that.
Dude, Garfield card is basically Nurgle, to be honest.
Oh, no scoped. Ooh.
Hey, guys, should I post some dead squirrel?
No.
Probably not.
What the
No.
fuck is wrong with you?
What the fuck?
Get your shit together.
What is it? Is it V approved that that's the gore stuff?
Yes.
Okay,
And it's
because I
endorsed,
just
I believe. Oh no. it's
because
endorsed.
I found out what the hawk. I
No,
found
it
out what
isn't
the
actually
hawk was
endorsed. I
carrying.
just made that up by accident.
I found out what the hawk was carrying when it slammed its face into my window. So I'm gonna go pick it up, and I thought I should take pictures and show.
Oh, thanks.
Why is it?
Thanks.
Why is it?
It's a dead squirrel.
What did the hawk have?
Bill, literally what you just said. I once had
I'll be back.
a friend who I stopped being friends with because he came to like the table that my friend group sat at, and he was like, "Oh man, guys, look at this," and he literally just showed us a picture of his shit that he took. He's like, "Oh yeah, dude, my dad thought I was masturbating, so I had to send him this picture of my shit." And we're just like, okay.
Fucking white people, man.
Fucking white people.
Like, occasionally you just run into something that makes you say it. It's like, oh, sure, send a picture of this dead squirrel. No, you shouldn't.
For fuck's sakes, this section's gay.
Fuck's sake. Stu, are you bad?
I got some
I'm
incense
getting
sticks
bad
today,
now. There's a checkpoint right here, though.
and they
so
smell
good.
so nice.
I'm gonna
Incense
refresh
sticks
your
are best.
screen if you've gotten any more or
Insect
less
sticks
subscribers.
are a stoner's best friend. So is their lighter and joints.
Oh shit,
And
they really
they're
did do a
best friends.
primal screen.
Oh, wait, guys, I've got an idea. Lozzie, can you still hear us?
I think she's AFK.
Hey, Nullus.
Hey,
Hi.
hey, is Tipex flammable?
Don't know.
Probably, yeah, probably. Oh no, I was just doing some drawing with some Tipex, so and I'm lighting an incense thing right now, so I'm just gonna. Oh no, I could use that somehow if I did it outside with like controlled environment with some water. I could try some stuff with it, for like burning stuff into things.
Shit. Okay, this is getting serious. The stormtroopers and plasma guns now.
What the fuck are they? Fucking inquisitorial.
There we go.
They're naval security, I think. That's what they're supposed to be.
1 hour.
Yeah, mate, tell me you've got the fucking rhythm bot on.
Oh yeah, I do.
What is this?
I just saved this fucking playthrough.
Oh, you found it.
So yeah, that was a
Are those
decapitated
grenades
squirrel.
pizza flavored?
This is
Lozzie,
probably,
I will only let you post the squirrel if you subscribe to Stu's channel.
It's still only 419.
Lozzie, I will only let you post it if you subscribe to him and get him back to 420.
Fucking hell.
I'm gonna post it in the right place.
And I'm gonna delete it unless you subscribe to Stu.
But I don't want Stu to have a weedy subscriber count.
Too bad.
Lozzie,
I
you're
like
a bad person
Stu-
if you don't subscribe to Stu. You're a bad person if you don't subscribe to Stu.
I already took pictures of a decapitated squirrel.
Okay, and you can post them
Yeah,
if you
you're
subscribe to
right.
Stu.
No, subscribe to Stu, goddammit.
Just aggressive marketing campaign.
Subscribe to my channel
You're
and
a
you can
terrible
post
person,
as much
do this
gore as you
thing.
want. Be on your guard.
Be on your guard.
Put your spice in.
Quiet.
It's quiet.
It was, but it was like literally decapitated. It was so weird.
No, we do want to see it. We do want to see it if you subscribe to Stu's channel.
You know in Black Crusade #2, is that Nullus in the thumbnail?
Yes, that's behind
thought
him
so.
eating with a smile, like, you know, we are very persuasive or whatever.
At first I thought it was Thoth's old character from Only War.
Nah. He was
Bill,
like
does this song get faster every time? Bill,
There's
does
a...
this...
No, it gets fast up to a point. Because the
Ozzy, if you subscribe to Stu, I will let you post it in the booth.
No, I'm not gonna post this freaking decapitated thing. I know.
I keep thinking you were going to try and say decaffeinated.
Can I get that squirrel decaffeinated?
I generally, I don't know why I did not feel as like weirded out about it as I should.
As you did at Stu's subscriber count being 420.
Yeah. I have a slight feeling it's because I saw the hawk slam itself into my window and lose it.
Does anyone know the video of the hawk that just, or the eagle that just lands and walks up to a glass door and starts like cawing like an eagle does? But it's really weird because you always see an eagle like flying and hear it when it's flying, but never hear it when it's just standing there on the ground looking up at you.
Alright.
It's really funny.
That is horrific.
I don't know, I don't think the song said that.
No, not the song. This, what's just happened there. 2 sergeants came at me and double whammied me with chainsaws.
I wish Mega Saber was on so I could tell him what happened.
Who the fuck's this guy?
You can only tell him what happened if you subscribe to Stu.
Oh shit, this is fucking Brian Blessed. I just yeeted him a ball.
This is so sad. Oh wait, no, you just got murdered by him.
Ah, here he is. Ardias, the Ultramarine dude. So yeah, the Ultra Smurfs have captured us now, apparently. More cutscenes!
Cutscenes!
So I can't talk very much.
You don't need to talk, the less you talk, the more we can hear people.
My lord, we must tread carefully. These humans wish to eradicate our race. Why do we trust them to keep their word over a truce?
I do not trust humanity, Lucia. I trust this space marine, this Captain Ardius. Like the Tau, he acts for the greater good as he sees it. He will keep his word.
No!
The Imperial Governor and the Admiral bow before him. If Ardius demands a peace, it will be enforced.
But why does this man of war ask for peace?
Because, Lucia, I believe Ardius faces a greater menace. Something more dangerous than the Imperium's war with us.
Oh, by the way, that's not limited to trash. That's just
It's your boy, Brian Blessed.
I must protest. Why are we forced to negotiate with this alien scum?
Need I remind you, Admiral Constantine, that this alien scum casually walked into Governor Severus's prison fortress and absconded with a number of Imperial prisoners?
The freaking hawk smacking in
They are too dangerous to be
Just
scum.
in general, they're
But
used,
Captain, it is my sacred duty to eradicate the alien and its heresies.
It is our sacred duty to protect the Imperium from threats from outside and in. One day, we will deal with this Tau race, But not today.
Decapitated
I must
scroll
stop
snack,
this
are you-
war so I can concentrate on the greater threat.
I don't understand,
Dude, it has a
Captain.
fucking
What
peanut brain.
greater threat?
A cancer, Admiral.
To know
A
not to drop
tumor
its
to be
food?
removed. Ah, here comes the
just
Tau
smacked like 100
representative.
miles an hour into
It is
the fucking
time to
window.
let him have his rescuer back.
Get the fuck out of wherever the fuck it is.
Jesus, thank God that cutscene's over. I can hear now.
It was pretty clean though. It was kind of impressive that a hawk was able to do that. But
he is unarmed. He fought well.
I kind of wonder where the soul
smack
went.
into your what? Smack into your window?
No, so cleanly decapitated. I mean, there was only a little bit of
The
skin
prisoner
left.
as a sign of our trust. Our word is our bond.
Actually, first time
He is
ever
coming
seeing something
around.
decapitated.
I must go now to meet with
Really
Governor
interesting.
Severus
How
and
many
conclude
times have you said the
signing
word
of the truce.
decapitated?
I shall return
I
later.
don't know.
So who else was concerned by the fact that the Ethereal was like, yeah, I trust this Ultra Smurf for some reason? And the fact the Ultra Smurf even kept us alive is kind of weird. And is trying to negotiate a truce.
He just wants to give you over to the Inquisition so they can cut you apart and experiment on you. Dude, there's a Tau fucking in one novel. There's a Tau Skitari.
That's fucking cool. Oh, here he is.
And it was the protagonist of another book.
Captain,
That got
this is a
turned into a
local
fucking Skitari.
The Emperor thinks otherwise.
Like a Tau.
Captain, any interference in the Tau affair will cost the Imperium dear.
Is that a threat, Severus?
Not a threat, Captain.
There are limits.
A prediction.
Irishman.
You will do as I order.
I cannot listen to more.
I want
Kill
on
me.
record that
Yeah.
I was
I
made
need
to
a
do
minute.
this.
I'm
against
gonna
my
end this
better
very
judgment.
shortly once the big reveal has begun.
But I can count on you not to disappoint.
Ah, see,
I
you're
will do
giving
what
him a
needs to be
cliffhanger.
done. I will
Yeah.
attend the truce talks as you request. I guarantee that no one will be disappointed.
To celebrate 420 subscribers.
Dismissed.
The spliffhanger.
I remember you.
Yep.
I forget nothing.
To celebrate
Your
420
statues
subscribers,
will
I'm
be here
smoking a joint.
Ignore him.
You see, this is
The
why I
truce
didn't want to
talks
have
will
him
go
have
ahead,
400
or his
or
head will
420
be forfeit.
subscribers.
Your mouth's not even
Freaking-
moving, Captain.
We should fix
That's the wonders of being. That's one.
I am
The
Says the
wonders of
Finnish champion.
Constantine of the Navis nobility.
I'm pretty sure the Navis
to the
nobility
ambassador of the Tau
doesn't have admirals because they're like
I
navigator
am Kovash of
nobility
the
lot.
Vashya Sept. I come in peace.
Whatever, I'll talk about
Don't,
that later.
don't all navigators
be
have
no
to go to
peace.
Terra to
Only
like
the
do the
embrace
ritual?
of chaos.
They have to do something, I'm sure. Oh shit, nigga, look! It's the wood bearers! And they're getting eaten.
You will find your weapons
Oh,
in
that's
that
right.
room. Save your ethereal.
Wait, so,
Keep
so
out of my way.
the Marines are fighting the Marines. Whose side are you on?
Those are Chaos, those red ones you saw. Those are of the warband, so Lord Cyrus is part of the word bearers in the game, the RP.
Chaos Marines have captured your
And you now have a pet purple one?
Where... there it is! There it is! You can actually spin it up with the right mouse button, but the barrel does rotate in this. But let's see if I can kill this word bear. Yep. And let's pick this up. Actually, let's pick up Chaos Bolter because I think they're better. Yeah, look at this thing.
Which is stupid because Chaos Bolters are the older patterns.
Yep.
It'd be really interesting to do it'd be really interesting to do a only war campaign, but as Wavesa.
And I will end with us looking at this commissar statue that's, well, it's pouring jam out of its arm, apparently. And there's also red jam coming out of all these walls.
That commissar looks like fly marble.
Okay,
Ew.
thank you very much for watching the first part of this fucking Fire Warrior Let's Play. I'm honestly surprised I got through so much of the game in like one stream. So the next part should hopefully finish up the game where we yeet on the Word Bearers for a while and possibly kill some demons. So does
Subscribe to Stu for more epic content.
Yeah. Any more final thoughts?
Keep him at 420. Can we get 420 likes?
Like, subscribe, perish.
There we go. And on that bombshell, good night.